Hey, you. Get on the stick.
Yo, bring it.
Choose your fighter.
Yeah.
How's it going, lads?
Fight.
Bang, bang, bang.
Flawless victory.
Side Quest Arcade.
Recording.
All right, recording.
Clap order, Bryce, Matt, me. And then we'll count down.
Bryce, Matt, me.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Yo. Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's up? Hey, where you at? Where you at, dog? Hey. And you hit that play button on SQA. Ah, shit. Here we go again. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Mad Matt. Still Mad Matt.
Still.
Yeah, we got
For
baited.
now.
We got baited
now.
3 weeks ago. The fuck?
Big things coming.
Oh fuck.
He's holding us in suspense.
Of course. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's all going according to plan, except for not happening as soon as I would have anticipated it. But keep your eyes forward. Keep your eyes. I'm of course your host, Mad Matt. Welcome to Side Quest Arcade. With me as always are my IRL friends, Flint, aka the Micromanity first of his name.
How's it going, lads? Yeah, it's getting confusing in the fucking Discord. I don't know who's saying
And
what.
of course, my good friend, my good travel partner, Flint, aka Micromanity, fourth of his name.
Yeah.
No, it's your boy, Bryce.
Microbodity. Thank you.
Microbody. Oh yeah, I forgot you did. I forgot about that.
You can't just roast me once. Got to do it twice in a row.
If you didn't get that joke, you should probably join our Discord. I'm just saying, links in the
Probably.
description. We popping, man. We popping. How's it going? I've been away. I was in Nova Scotia. For those who don't know, that's like New York, but Canada. And by New York, I mean East Coast. I don't mean in size. It's not that big.
It's pretty tiny. It's pretty fucking
small.
tiny.
I think Halifax. That's where I was. That's the capital, or the capital of the province. There's like 500,000 people in it, so not New York. But it's sick though. It was a lot of fun.
You're like a
It's
planner too, right, Matt? Like you plan everything out that you want to do before you go. You don't
Fuck
just
that.
go.
What are you talking about? What the fuck you talking about? Flint, back me up
Like,
on this.
didn't
What
he
was
plan
Japan
all
like?
your shit? Didn't
He
plan all
planned. He
your
planned
shit
like the
Japan?
first 4 days, and then it was like we were sitting in the hostel sipping a beer. Like, where do you want to go? I don't know. Let's go here. Okay. And
Let's
we
go to
just
Kyoto.
Yeah.
Kyoto sounds lit.
All
Let's go. All right, cool. Let's
Yeah.
go. What's in Kyoto? Oh, samurai classes. Sick. Let's do it.
All right. Nope.
I don't plan. I have a vague plan usually. I'll kind of like browse. There's a couple good travel blogs that I like, and I'll be like, oh, this is a good place. But I had this. I'm actually working on this. I'll tell you guys right now. One thing I plan on doing when I'm like over 30 and I've been to enough countries and I feel like I'm an authority on that is one of the projects I really want to do is I want to write a book, a how-to travel book, because most how-to travel books suck dick. And that'll be the title will literally be like the travel book you're looking for because all other books on this shelf suck dick. That's literally going to be the title. You know what I mean? Because my
You might
buddy
have to shorten that down a little bit, but I like where your head's at.
That's the idea, right? Like that's not the title. But
Let me pitch you a new title: Traveler's Guide to Dick Sucking. Nice, short, and sweet.
Ooh.
No one.
Hell yeah, I'll buy
dick
that
sucking?
one right
Yeah.
now.
That might be worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you where to go in Japan and Thailand right now. So
Yeah.
Thailand's easy, dude. They advertise that shit. Anyway.
Yeah, they're sneaky. in
Point
Japan.
is, like, what happened is one day at work, a buddy of mine was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Thailand, Matt. You went to Thailand. Tell me what it's like." And I was like giving him all these ideas. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is fucking sick." And he's like, well, I got this book. What do you think about it?" And it's like this like brand of travel books called like Lonely Planet or something. I don't know, some bullshit like that. And I was like reading it, and it was literally shit like, if you're walking along this street in Bangkok and you turn left, there'll be a fruit stand and it's got top level fruit we would recommend. I'm like, who gives a fuck about the fruit in Bangkok, dude? Like, what? Why is that in this fucking book?
Yeah.
That's apparently sold like millions of copies and shit. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck. This is a waste of paper, and I work at a paper mill. You know what I mean? Like, we have a slogan, like
Yeah.
there is no such thing as a waste of paper, right? Good, you know. But
Mhm.
it was just like bullshit like that. And I'm like, no, this isn't like I can tell you where to go in Thailand if you want to have a good fucking time. None of it's gonna be in this fucking book apparently. Like,
The donkey shows.
yeah, dude, donkey shows, ping pong balls, you know. I'm
Hell
not gonna
yeah,
say,
I'm with you.
but if you want to know, just walk down. It's called Koh Sam Road in Bangkok, and do this, and people will come running towards you. They'll tell you. I'm dead serious. I'm dead. People will start
Just-
running at you. They got the
Just
tickets.
easily available.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I'm you think I'm lying, homie? Just like 11 o'clock at night, have a couple beers and just go. And it'll be like fucking. We'll get to it, but Avengers. It'll be like Captain America. It'll be like on your left. You know, he's running
Yeah.
towards you.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I'm just saying, man. Like,
It happens.
I don't know. The point is, there's a lot of travel books out there that are bullshit. I don't want to write like a real travel book. That's like, yo, you can see some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's like cool. Anyway, that's one of the things I'm working on. So that's Flint knows some of the shit that'll be in that book. Flint will be in that book from Japan. I write down all the stuff on the place. Yeah, dab on that. Dab on that.
Get roofied.
What have you guys been up to? Can I just say this? I played one game of Smite in the past like 2 weeks. I went in, I played Arena. My team had a bunch of shitters on it, and I went up against the Set and a Horus, and I have no idea. I know Horus is alt. I don't know anything about Set. We got bodied. I did okay, but our team got bodied. And I was like, I'm not gonna play this game. I'm gonna log off and be done. Like, I played one game and fuck it.
Horus is just Kali without the cool alt, basically.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Bryce, what you been up to? You go first.
Oh, Bryce, what's up?
Fuck.
shit,
Well,
put me on the
a
spot.
short week. Short week. We recorded Sunday, and today's Thursday, so ain't got too much fucking shit going on. Really, watch some more Gurren Log On, Gurren, however the fuck you say it.
Oh, that's a good one. Yo, that's
Hell
good.
yeah! I
You
just
see,
finished.
It's the people who did Kill a Kill. Have you seen Kill a Kill?
Nah,
might
that's on Netflix too. That
Yeah.
one's good.
Yeah. Well, don't watch it with your wife.
Okay.
It's
All right.
it's a bit much. I'll say that. Like going into it,
Yeah.
it's a bit much, but it's actually a good show. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go.
All
from
right.
there.
Watch it by myself. Sure. Yeah. Fucking. Trevor recommended I watch Little Witch Academia, and I'm like, that is one I'm also not watching with my wife there, because like, why
What
are you watching
Little
this?
girls. Wait. Fuck.
Yeah.
Stop. No.
Yeah,
No thanks.
I don't
Yeah,
mean to
he's
put him
like,
on, I know he's not here, but I don't mean to put him on blast. But Trevor loves that little girl shit, man. I don't know.
he's like, it's like Harry Potter. I'm like, no. It's
No,
not really
you know
the
what,
same.
man? You know what? I'll help my boy Trevor out, because I saw it on Netflix, and I was hanging out with a bunch of my girlfriends, and they were like, I want to watch
Bunch
it.
of girlfriends.
Oh, hold on. I was like, girls that are
Well
my
done,
friend.
Clint. Well
Come
done,
on now.
Clint. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And they're like, I want to watch The Little Witch. I was like, this is gonna be the lamest fucking thing, but it was that or Shrek for like the 9th time. So, and after like the first couple episodes, like, oh, we can stop. Like, fucking put episode 3 on. Who do you think you are? Can't dangle this in front of me.
Sit down on this couch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Well, I see you, like, knowing you. I see you. You ever see the other guys? You know, how Will Ferrell. All these women just like attach themselves to him.
oh,
I feel like you're Will Ferrell, bro.
just like a low key Will Ferrell, maybe.
Low key Will Ferrell. I'm
That's-
out here being Marky Mark, doing ballet and shit to get my girl back.
Dude, this is why I live in the cornfield. I'm just too powerful, man. You put me in the city center,
I feel it.
I'm like regular
Your
size
hoes better be
Godzilla.
wearing rubbers. That was a good movie. That was a good movie.
I was.
So we fucking.
So
I
Little Witch
started
is
a new
good. Okay.
class this week.
All right.
So that took up a lot of my time. Security scripting with Python, except I don't know Python. So
What is Python? Sorry, I don't know.
It's a
it's
programming
a
language.
programming language.
Oh, okay, so it's like not binary, but akin
Correct.
to this. Okay.
It's like akin to like Java or C++
Oh, okay.
or something
Okay.
like that.
That's cool.
So yeah, so this was the first week, and by Wednesday I had to choose a final project, and it's a program that we're going to write over the next 8 weeks.
Okay.
Except it's hard for me to know what I want to choose for a project for a program to write when I don't know how to write in the program at all yet. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. What? I don't know. So I
Brutal.
sat there for hours last night trying to figure it out. So I think I finally figured it out. I think I'm going to try to write something that monitors my Wi-Fi connection, and I can have it alert me as new devices and shit connect to it.
Oh, that's
So
pretty
I'll
cool.
have it. My plan is like to put something in so it alerts me when my wife's phone connects to the network, and I'll have it like do an alert like, "Hey, did you take the chicken out of the freezer? XD." You know, some shit like that.
Did you mow
Nice.
the lawn with the zero turn?
Yeah,
Dude, that's good.
exactly.
That's funny. That's cool, man.
Yeah. So watched that Zac Efron Ted Bundy movie. Everybody's all talking about the Ted Bundy shit right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like something wild, vile, some shit. I already forgot the name. Because they got two things. They got the Conversations with Ted Bundy on there, and then they have movie with Zac Efron.
Yeah, dude.
Made by the same
Serial
person
killers,
too.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I'd
fucking
watch.
smart, dude. That's big brain money plays right there.
Yeah, I'd watch the movie with Efron. So if you haven't
Okay.
watched both of them yet,
Okay.
because it's more of the story, and then the other one, I assume, is the Conversations, considering that's the name. But he didn't have the conversations until the end.
What's his name? Sorry.
Movie.
What is it called?
It's like
The
Dangerously
movie,
Vile or something like that. You just search like Ted
Yeah,
Bundy
something
movie.
like that.
They were mad. They're like,
Yeah.
they made Ted Bundy too hot. I was like, that was his whole thing. Like he was
No,
so
that was
hot.
part of it, dude.
Yeah, that was the
That's
how
whole
he
point.
lured him.
Yeah. No, everyone was
Yeah.
like, no, man, he's way too
Suave,
hot,
dude.
you know?
Smart
Way
as
too hot to
fuck.
commit crimes.
That was like the point. Like
Yeah.
that's literally his. That's what made like he's not like Gacy. You know, like Gacy was a serial killer dressed up as a clown, right? Like that was his thing. Ted Bundy's thing was that he was like he fucked. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
But then he also like, you know,
he also fucked.
not,
Yeah.
not in a good way.
Yeah, I didn't like. I knew like obviously the motherfucker killed a lot of people, but I didn't
Yeah,
know like two of the times that he broke out of prison and just killed people.
Yeah, dude.
Like he a way out. Me and Flint, he
weighed out
fucking
that
used the
shit.
same tactics. He
Yeah, dude.
fucking got out of
Yeah.
there, except we just escaped, and he.
We were
Violent
good people. We were good
Yeah.
people.
Well, until you
well,
shot me.
until you betrayed
Spoiler
my
alert.
ass. No, it's
Spoiler,
dude,
Rick.
Rick's already watched it. We're in the clear.
Yeah, I know. He's like, "Fuck you, spoiler."
Dude, he was so mad. You know what? I don't blame him. He was invested in that show.
Invested in
It
the
actually it
chapters,
warmed
dude.
my heart because like every time one would come out, I'd be like, "Holy shit, that was so good!" I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
It was good, dude. I watched it.
Dirt bike scene is still my favorite. I still chuckle every time.
That's a fun game. I don't know if I said this before, but that's a really fun game to play, like with someone, like a girl. Like me and Yulia played through that game. It was really fun, and like she couldn't do too much. Like she's not a gamer. She didn't play. She ain't about that bread. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like her doing like something simple, like she felt great. And then when it came to like shooting people, I basically shot them all. But when she did
Right.
shoot one, it felt great for her,
Yeah.
right? So it was
Hell
kinda cool.
yeah.
Sounds like
That's
me
a
and
good
Bryce.
feeling.
She'd be like, "I killed somebody," and you're
Yeah.
probably like, "Yeah, good job." It
I'm
was
like,
okay.
I had the pump shotgun walking around, flying everyone out. Like, good job, babe. But when it came to the part, the ending, it was like, yeah, I was pretty one-sided.
Dude,
Well, it
you're,
was-
you're
Well,
describing
that's
me
for
and
me too,
Bryce.
because
Yeah.
I'm fucking boneless by then.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
Dude,
I've been drinking water for 3 hours.
Dude, even the storm in the compound, you were like, I was sitting in the back with the sniper rifle, like, ding, ding, and Bryce like running around corners with the shotgun. Fuck, I'm
Yeah,
dying.
dude.
I'm like, oh, fuck, I keep him alive, or I'm never leaving. We're never getting out. Oh fuck.
Yeah, that was a decoy.
That's good
So
job,
yeah,
man.
other than that, fucking, you caught me. I fucking not paying attention already once earlier when he was like, "Oh, Bryce, how about you tell your week?" Fucking Bruins are playing right now. So,
Oh shit, the Bruins.
Carolina
Yeah.
Hurricanes Stanley Cup champions. Oh my God,
there's
can you imagine?
zero chance. There's zero chance. I don't want to fucking, knock on wood. It's fucking the finals here, conference finals. Anything can happen, but this should be a straight walk into the cup for
Wait,
the
is that what you
Bruins.
thought about the Celtics too?
think?
Bucks came rolling in, fucking.
No,
opened
I
them
did
up.
not think that at all. I was upset because the fucking Celtics won by like 20 in the first game, and then
Yeah,
just
dude.
fucking rolled over.
That's the
and
gentleman's
fucking-
sweep.
The Bucks petted their belly.
That's what Toronto's been doing as well.
It's
for
the
basketball,
gentleman's
sorry.
sweep, man. Like you let the team win one, make them feel good, and then you just come and pound them.
Yeah.
And you pound cheeks, yeah.
Absolutely, dude. You slap them, clap those cheeks, fucking like a bongo.
Right.
Reverse it.
So the only other thing I got fucking going on is this Sunday.
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 Ooh, that's right.
At WWE Super Slam. I'm fucking playing some D&D with old Flint here.
Ooh.
So we made my character.
Mm-hmm.
What are
I don't
you?
know what order you're
Warrior.
supposed to say it in, but I am a hobgoblin, barbarian, bounty hunter.
I love it, dude.
He made a character
Whose campaign is
backstory?
this?
My campaign.
Oh, okay. Flint's campaign.
Run
Yeah,
that
I
bitch.
fucking I know Fro once he heard I was playing, he's like, dude, let me help you make a character. I just used like Flint helped me use like the preset shit for a lot of
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
that was on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
So maybe next time, like next campaign or something I get a part of where I can understand more and
You'll know how it
choose
works.
choose some more of my own shit. Yeah, I'll make more of a fucking drunk barbarian or drunk
There you
monk
go.
or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Drunk
where I can
monk
just
is fun.
fucking
I was
send
a
it
drunk
all the
monk once
time.
in Pathfinder. That's a fun one.
Barbarian's a great one to learn with because they're very straightforward.
Yes.
It's literally just, I'm gonna hit this thing. All right, you want to hit
Yeah.
him really hard?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, brother. And then you just.
Yeah, I want to use. Yeah. Whereas like mages, it's like you can't use this many spells. You have to use this many spells in a day. You can't spam magic missile. It's like you can only use magic missile like twice a day. It's like well, when do I want to use it? I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? That's up to you. It's
You
like,
gotta keep a book. All the magic
Yeah,
casters
dude.
except like warlock are butt cheeks.
yeah,
To fucking learn.
yeah.
Because they're
So they're not good for beginners. So yeah, you probably did a
No.
good idea. Rogue is okay, but also not. But yeah, barbarian or fighter, easy. Just hit it.
Yeah, I think we got a warrior or a fighter already in the party, so I was like, fuck, I'll do barbarian.
Nice.
Dude.
It's the same. It's just slightly different.
and
like,
she's smacking, man. She's doing damage. She's feeling good about it. Only one killing things, really. I think out of the 6 goblins we fought last week, she killed 3 of them just outright.
fucking goblin.
Just like,
Hell
oh,
yeah.
fucking gobbies. Need some
Right.
Goblin Slayer in our lives, you know? Guys seen that anime yet?
Absolutely. Yeah, dude. I've
Never
seen it a little
seen
bit. I
that.
haven't seen the whole thing.
Bryce, just fast forward through episode 1, and then the rest.
Yeah,
of it
you
is
can just
fine.
skip
Yeah.
episode 1 as well.
Like JoJo's fucking episode 1. I'm like, this sucks. Why the fuck would anybody watch this show? Episode 1, doo-doo trash butter.
Dude, So, Matt, I'm gonna tell this story.
I'm
I
not
gotta
even
get
gonna-
through
I'm
the
not
whole
even gonna
part to
address-
get to
I'm-
where JoJo's is good. The first episode, fucking.
Here's
I'm not even gonna address that.
listen, Matt.
I'll say this: part 1 is an acquired taste. I'll say.
I
that.
just finished Gun Gale Online. That's better than fucking JoJo. So
Which one online?
Gun Gale Online, Sword Art Alternative. It's the one with the little pink
Oh,
girl who
yeah,
runs
yeah,
around
yeah.
shooting shit.
No,
Yeah,
kid,
yeah,
that
I've
was
seen
pretty
that.
fire flames. I really like that.
It
That
was,
was-
I like
That was
Hey, it's Peachan, my little gun. No, Matt, man. Okay, more of my IRL friends that live closer. I was like, man, you guys gotta watch JoJo. You gotta watch JoJo. So one watched it, and he's like, man, I skipped part 1 too, so I could watch the real series. I was like, what?
Oh.
He's like, it sucked. Didn't like it. I skipped it. I'm watching part 3. Like, so you just skipped all the lore. Like, it's
How do you
all
even know
all
what's
the build-up,
happening?
dude?
How do you
All
even know
the
what's
build-up?
happening?
Yeah, it just
all the build up. Literally everything from part 1 is why part 3 happens.
Yeah.
I know something's gonna happen with that mask, so I assume he just skipped all of it and is doing shit with the mask now in part 3.
I can't.
The mask is mostly part 2, but
Okay.
you remember Dio?
Yeah,
He's
he's
in
the
part
adopted one, right?
Yeah, the blonde one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in part 3. It's like
Okay,
the
so he's
plot,
in
so
part
it's-
1, skips part 2, and he's in part 3.
He has a Capri Sun and a nap, comes back for part 3. and he's okay.
Yeah, he's fucking badass, dude. I love Dio. Dio's sick.
Nap time, fuckers. Yeah. That was your week, buddy. You got anything else to?
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. And here I am. We fucking played some fucking. We're almost at the end of Dead Island.
96%.
Right until we had
Right
to
at the boss.
record.
Are you guys
so.
gonna do Riptide as well, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trevor wants to play Riptide with us
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So
Understandable.
we gotta fucking get you going with something, Matt. If you're ever playing video games again, buddy.
Yeah. I'll be back.
That
don't
was
worry.
not a confident. Yeah, that was like a.
Yeah, it was
Let me check my
I gotta
day
tell you, you know
planner.
what's funny? Yo, I'll just say it now. I'll just say, yo, Charlie Raleigh messaged me on Twitter. He
Okay.
called me out. He said, yo, dude, what the fuck are your videos? I was like, shit, Charlie's calling me out in the DMs, dude.
Yeah, we gotta get Charlie back on here. Yeah,
Dude, I had a good talk with Charlie. It was a good talk. Good couple messages. But it was pretty funny. No,
I got
yeah,
fucking-
we'll play something. We'll go. We could play. Well, I have a new desk and chair coming and shit. So hopefully,
Oh yeah, you got all that move and shit too. I always forget.
yeah. So it's kind of just on May's just a busy month.
Yeah.
Just the last like 5 months for me have been like, I don't want things to stop.
Yeah.
So I'll get there. I'm not worried.
Understand.
Games ain't going anywhere. Steam's not going anywhere.
No.
Dude, my
I'm off
My
nights.
Epic
so that's
Store,
fucking
dude.
good. Oh yeah, dude, Epic Store. Yeah, everyone's jumping on that. Are we gonna talk about something today? Anyone else got anything? They wanna
Yeah,
talk
I'd
about?
like to
Flint.
talk about my week a little bit. If
Flint's
that's
whole week.
okay.
Flint's whole week,
Whole
Matt. That's what we
Alright,
gotta talk
fine,
about.
Bring it up.
I actually
Talk
played
about it.
video games all week. Oh no, I mean I got less time now because I got a new job, but
Yeah, you
like
and
an
me
hour
both,
less a
brother.
day. It's not.
Brother from another.
But I've been playing more Mordhau, which I want the lads to come. Matt, you know Mordhau, fucking Deus Vault the game. 64.
Oh yeah.
64
Deus
players
Vault,
in
yeah.
an arena. 32v32, just fucking swanging. I found the strat. I found the cheese strat, boys. Okay? You can have more than one of the same weapon. So I got 2 short spears. Okay? You throw one, hit dude in the fucking dome, and stabbing is faster than slashing. So someone comes up, goes like, ooh, with the big slash, you just poke him. And it does 30 damage. And then you poke him again. And it does 70.
I like
and you
it,
poke them again and they're dead. And then you just rinse and repeat. I'm going like fucking 30 and 10. Easy clap. Because I mean like sometimes shit just kills you. You just or your teammates kill you. It is what it is.
Teammates.
Man. Fucking homie, because they give you siege weapons. There's a trebuchet meme in there somewhere.
Yeah.
They gave you catapults. Yeah, when you get trained on the catapult, the guy's like, I know it can't hurl a 90-kilogram projectile over 300 meters, but it's pretty good. I'm like, okay, trebuchet memes.
Well, they're pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's catapults. Homie was sitting on the catapult, team killing all game. Bro, what are you doing?
Team killer.
'Cause it's
I
AoE.
feel like that's playing with Bryce, dude. Like honestly,
Man.
Well, that'd be a good one right there.
That's topical for our fucking community challenge because this motherfucker just okay. It's like Overwatch, yeah. The map we're on, you have an objective, so you capture a point, and then it's like, okay, you got to push a payload. Dope. Let's push a payload. Guess what? You got to stand near the fucking payload, right? So you got like 10 guys on one side and 10 guys on the other, and you're fighting on this payload. You know, I'm sitting there poking this bitches in front of me, like, go away, fuck off.
just poking at him.
Fuck, I bought a longer spear, so like poke farther, like, hey, fuck off, real quick. This bitch is like, oh man, there's all those fucking enemies on the point. Yeet! Catapults them. Over and over and over. And it's just like, he's killing their team, but he's wiping us out too. And we're like, bro, you're the fucking catapult. And he's like, no, I'm killing them. I'm doing good. Like, oh, bro.
He didn't care.
No. But I mean, friendly fire was a gift and a curse that game because we would just go up and fucking stab him in the back, kill him, and be like, all right, get off the fucking catapult, bitch. And just like continue on with the game. And he got real mad. He's like, you guys are bullying me. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You're bad at
we're
catapults,
bullying
bro.
You. Fuck you, buddy.
Oh.
Yo, I have a question. Do you think that the devs are gonna get rid of player v player kills or like team kills?
I
they want
don't
that on
think so.
purpose?
I think they
'Cause
did that on
That's
purpose.
what ruined Friday the 13th, man. is not being able to kill your own teammates.
Mm.
That game was so much fun. Man, when someone's trying to step up to you and you blast them with a gun because they're trying to kill you, fuck you! Like,
Yeah.
that was so great. I had a perk in that game that sometimes I had a 50% chance of starting with a shotgun. It was a pretty sick perk, right? And I remember one guy kept trying to kill me, but he would never speak on the mic. I said, buddy, if you come at me one more time, I'm gonna blast you. And he did. Fucking boo.
It's your own fault, brother.
I told him, dude. I told him. I said, I fucking told you. And we still managed to escape. You get a score of 0 if you kill someone on your team because they have to punish you. Like,
somehow, yeah.
fuck you, man. Like, stop. But it was just fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Morehouse got
Yeah,
get
whatever.
off track.
0 for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. I'll
tell
take the 0, dude. And then you can distract Jason. You're not gonna get any points anyway. You might as well try to kill him, right? Like,
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah.
that was a good game. Those fucking devs, man, they ruined it.
Unlucky. I don't know. I never played much of that game. It looked like Dead by Daylight, but just with Jason. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Which is whatever.
And I think it was a bit more memey. Dead by Daylight was a little bit more serious.
Okay. Yeah. Understandable.
A little bit more low key.
Yeah. So I've pretty much been like no-lifing Mordhau, playing that shit. Did some Dead Island with Bryce. That was fucking dope. Stuff I watched. You know what I want to talk about real quick? I know that we fucking spoil our own shit in this podcast real quick, but
Sure.
fucking Game of Thrones fans, holy fuck! All right, Avengers Endgame, we got like 2 weeks of bliss. No one talking about the movie.
Yeah.
Fucking being nice. Don't spoil the Endgame. People have been waiting years for this. No problem. Okay,
Right.
Game of Thrones. The second it's out, like. The episode's not
Bro,
even
I don't
done
think it's
yet.
not even when it's over. Like when the scene
Sure.
is over.
Yeah.
Live tweeting, dude. Live tweeting that shit.
Yeah.
I know the end. I don't even watch Game of Thrones and I know what happened. Like,
Yeah, you don't have to fucking watch a fucking episode. Like, guys, you can wait until like Monday night. Give someone like a day. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
You guys are savage as fuck. I don't understand it, man. And it sucks because, like, I gotta be up in the morning. I can't, in good conscience, stay up and fucking watch Game of Thrones, you know? So I usually watch it.
I'm an hour behind, so it works out for me. So I love all the
Nice.
memes. I just
Yeah,
make
dude.
sure I watch it. Love
you
all
go.
the memes.
yeah.
That's ideal.
There's some
I
good
feel
memes.
bad
I will say.
copy
I don't even get them. Like I still get them. You know what I mean? Because they're just that funny. I'm like, I've put it together. Shit that happens. I'm like, oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a hard time with like what a lot of people get mad about, but at the same time, I forget how invested some people are with the show who have like
yeah.
read all the books and yada yada yada. There's
Yeah.
this other podcast I listen to. It's called Binge Mode. It's like they've been doing Game of Thrones shit like since the beginning.
Right.
Every episode they recap, like it's compare it to the
Break it
books
down.
and everybody. It was a meme after this last episode that Jon Snow didn't say bye to Ghost.
Yeah.
Didn't pet Ghost, just like later Ghost, go over to Tommen, fucking bring your ass up north. See you later. Didn't pet him. People were pissed about that. This girl on Binge Mode was literally crying,
Cool.
telling the story about John and Ghost's relationship and how he didn't even pet Ghost goodbye. Crying.
Dude, do you think the creators of that show give a fuck? They leave Starbucks cups all over the fucking place. I don't care. I don't care about
The
Game of
season has
Thrones.
been ass cheeks as far as like
Everyone's that's what I've seen.
what
a
they
lot.
should
Everyone's
do.
like,
What
"Fuck
they
this,
should
dude."
do.
Yeah, I got dumb real quick. I think what it is those writers are good at adapting a book to a show. They
Yeah.
cannot write like an original show with the same kind of depth, you know, like character motivations and stuff is just fucking escaping them, and dialogue's
Right.
a mess,
Yeah.
which is really annoying. Like if you watch season 1 and then you go back to like season 8, it's like even the dialogue, they're just using like Western slang now. They don't try and
Yeah,
sound
they're
like
like
they're from
really,
lax
yeah,
about it.
they're like shoving everything just to end it into these
Right.
6 episodes.
Well, they didn't know how to fucking end it. Now they just have to. They're like, oh.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
and
even-
I never even thought of that. Flint. A lot of like what they're saying now, a lot of their conversations, and I get it, like as part of like wrapping it up. but a lot of what the characters are saying now are like quote unquote callbacks to like
Right.
older episodes and shit. Like you're just saying the same thing over again.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and it's because they're moving on to a Star Wars project, right? So they want to get the fuck off Game of Thrones. Like the studio
Yeah.
gave them like, you can have more seasons if you want. Like, no, we can do
Yeah.
8.
HBO, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
HBO was. Dude, you think HBO doesn't want more Game of Thrones? Fucking milk that
No,
shit.
they don't.
Absolutely.
Before every episode, I'm like, if you like, someone else was telling me about this. They like are like showing you what else HBO has, and like all the shows, like they just suck. Like they're not good. But
No,
there's
they
like
don't
a
have any good
2-minute
shows.
ad. There's like a 2-minute ad before Game of Thrones if you download an episode on like Amazon Prime or whatever, or on Amazon TV, whatever it is. And it's like HBO, and it like shows all their shows, and apparently everyone's like, these suck. Like,
True Blood was good, but that's
fair enough.
over.
I don't know. I don't watch. Like I said, I don't
Sopranos is
Deadwood, I
good.
think, is still going.
know. Okay.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
But yeah, a
Sopranos.
lot of
Yeah,
their
but how old is The Sopranos, right? Like,
2007.
yeah, nothing's Game
Yeah.
of Thrones. Nothing's Game of Thrones level.
yeah.
It's no
Anyway.
shit.
But yeah, it's fucking dumb. Like they had this whole sequence where Flint, you watched it, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing where John told Bran to tell Arya and Sansa who he is. And then they just cut it away.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to see him like tell them and see their like facial reactions and how they took it and everything like that. Like,
Yeah.
why would you not show that?
That's
Yeah.
like, that's huge. That's massive character
Yeah.
development. They're like, nope, don't have
Yeah.
time. Fucking cool. Explosions, CGI stuff. And I mean, like, okay. About the ghost thing, I'm not mad that he didn't pet his dog
Just
goodbye.
disappointed.
No, I'm not.
Right.
I'm just like, it is what it is. Whatever, you didn't want to do it. But their excuse pissed me off because the CG, the director of animation was like, you know what, man, it was too much CGI work to get him to pet his dog. I'm like, last episode, a giant picked a little girl up, and there were dragons and fucking like an army of the dead. And in this
Yeah.
episode, there's dragons. You're full of shit, bruh.
Yeah.
5 minutes? Come on. Like, how
I
long
think,
does it
no.
take?
One episode was way too dark, right?
All of them have been.
Yeah, that was
just
episode
super
3.
fucking dark. Yeah,
Yeah.
episode 3 was
Everyone,
really bad.
dude, my favorite was like the cinematographer was like, I know it's not too dark because I shot them or something like that. It was like,
Yeah.
bro, fuck you. Like,
Yeah, then in this episode, Matt, there was a fucking scene, right? Dragons flying through the air.
yeah,
She in the air, over the ocean, somehow didn't see ships in the water. All of a sudden, ship, boom, shoots a fucking big ass arrow off the front of it. It's like a crossbow mounted on the ship.
Right.
So it's pretty big.
yeah,
Fucking
big ass
boom.
airport.
Shoots, first one, hits the dragon. Fucking cocks that motherfucker back again. Boom, shoots the second one. Hits the dragon again. Boom. Hit third one. Hits the fucking dragon third time in a row.
Dude,
Shoots 3 arrows.
were these
All
dragons?
of them
Ever,
hit the dragon.
were these dragons ever a problem in the series before? It sounds like they're pretty fucking good at killing dragons.
They're just fucking off in the dragons. Like, oh, fucking Daenerys is too strong. We gotta get rid of this dragon somehow because it literally makes no sense. It's a boat sitting in the water. Fly the motherfucking dragon behind the boat and just shoot. Fucking burn it.
You're fucking
Dude,
no.
Also,
fuck that, man.
is that motherfucker
Done.
like Galileo, fucking Isaac Newton making those goddamn bow calculations? There's no way.
Yeah.
And I mean, you
Big
were
There's
in
no
the
way to
Navy.
go 3 for 3.
No,
Galileo,
dude.
Not only are you on a boat in the water that's swaying back and forth, you're shooting at a motherfucking dragon way up yonder in sky with a fucking arrow.
Dude,
bullseye, bro.
assuming-
Bullseye.
assuming-
Fucking
fuck-
easy money.
Yeah.
dude.
Fucking dragon skin looking like paper, just fucking boom, arrow right through it.
Well, fucking who ye triple bounce that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not. I've never been in the Navy, you know. But thankfully, we have someone who has. I'm
Bryce
pretty
has?
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got computers to aim shit. You know, because there's a lot of calculation that involves like fucking shooting shit, like a lot of
They got
arcs
the
and trajectories and
protractors
shit.
out,
You know,
And they're like, what's the wind like? You know,
Really
like,
just close your eyes. hope
dude,
for the
fucking
best.
Urian's like, watch me do it one-handed. What? Medieval times got the calculator out. Yeah, man. I
Fuck,
don't know.
man.
but whatever. It is what it is. People,
Yeah.
I'm not mad that people are enjoying it because that's your
Enjoy it,
hobby. That's
yeah.
your show. Whatever. I just I don't know, man.
But it sucks.
There's some
Your hobby sucks.
inconsistencies
You have a
here.
bad hobby.
I can't shit on it
Yeah, I can like it and watch it, and then
afterward.
like I'll wait till the end of the episode, and I'm like, yeah, exactly. Why did that happen? But while I'm watching, I'm like, just
I had that. I'll tell you this. I did not have that about Endgame. There was definitely some things. I
Oh,
was like,
Endgame.
uh-oh. We got to talk about it?
Segue.
We good? We gonna talk
do
about
it.
it? All right.
Only negative
So
part of that
this
whole
is-
movie: Thor playing Fortnite. Just saying it now. Get it out of
So,
the way.
I got a theory about this, and I'm
With
about
the
to-
fact that they had his little buddies in there with him,
Yeah,
like I'm
dude.
happy they made cameos in it. I like it.
Watiki? He was the director of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Does the voice. Yeah.
Mm,
I forget is it Tyga? Tigre? I don't know.
I
He's
don't
fucking
know, I
funny.
don't
He's
know.
funny. Oh, what's up, mate? How's it going, Hulk?
Korg. Korg is the guy's name.
Korg. Yeah,
yeah,
Korg.
that's the
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. He's fucking great. I love that he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt, much like what I'm wearing actually. But the shoulders were ripped because it's too. Like, that was
Yeah.
funny.
That was good.
His little, yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about Endgame. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. It's been 2 weeks, but you should have seen it by now. It's fucking #1 grossing movie ever. About to be. By the time this goes live, it will be. Like, let's be real. Right after the weekend. Second. It's right behind
For sure.
Avatar. Anyway, so let's just start from this. Like, yes or no, did you like the movie? Got some questions here. I'll just start. Yes, I love the movie. Flint.
Yeah, I like the movie.
Bryce.
Yeah.
Next question. Objectively, not subjectively, objectively, are there things about this movie that they probably shouldn't have done, didn't make a lot of sense?
Yeah. Dude, rat
Yeah,
saving the
I would say
universe,
definitely.
OP.
That was a 1 in fucking 3 million billion
You
trillion
imagine-
chance
Okay,
or
dude.
whatever.
Dude, you see
Okay,
Doctor
dude,
Strange,
like-
like he's thinking, he's like, bro, really? A rat? Oh, no.
Yeah.
This rat, dude, the rat is the 10th Avenger or whatever. How many there are there? Like
Dude,
this rat,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
There's only
Ant-Man
one
coming through.
part that really didn't make a whole lot of sense, but
Yeah. There's a couple
'Cause
things for me. Are we gonna talk about that? Like I was gonna say.
no,
like,
we can go. Howard, lead the way. Lead the
all
way.
right, yeah. No, it's fine. Let's just start. Like, so this movie has a big, like, it opens. Ant-Man shows up because of a rat releasing him from the quantum zone, and that's sort of the plot. Is he's like, guys, like I've been in the quantum zone. What happened? You know what I mean? Like that's the
Yeah.
plot of the movie. Well, I guess even before that, like Captain Marvel shows up and they just dead ass. They just kill Thanos like right at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, I thought it was awkward. I mean, I guess good thing everybody watched Captain Marvel first. I thought that the end credit of Captain Marvel was going to be in Endgame,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
wasn't.
It was, she just
So
showed
if you
up.
didn't watch that, you're just like, how'd she get here?
Yeah, dude.
She's just there,
Yeah.
bro. Don't worry about it. All
Yeah.
knowing. No,
The
man.
fucking, I don't know if you guys saw, before I forget, because I'm going to fucking forget.
Yeah, no, let's talk about it. Talk about it.
The Thor scene again in the fucking room.
Did we just say it? Okay, so Hulk goes to get Thor, and Thor is fat. Thor fat.
Professor,
it.
Professor,
Professor Hulk. Sorry, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about that. I didn't like that at all, but all right, we'll talk about it. Like, so he goes in to check on Thor, and Thor's like, ooh, like fat and like tired. His hair is gone. His beard's all like.
He's going through
"Ugh,"
some.
it's just
He's
like
going
a-
through some rough stuff,
going
man.
through some real
Hard
depression.
depression, man. I felt bad for
playing
him, honestly.
Fortnite. He's playing Fortnite and eating pizza and drinking beer. I'm gonna say it right now,
Hell
Bryce. Were you Thor in this
yeah.
movie?
I mean, dude, fucking shout outs Thor. Shout outs to Thor. That's my kind of living right there.
I know. I
And
was
then
like,
they
bro,
bait him. They baited his ass to the ship by offering him more beer. Oh fuck
I know,
yeah!
dude.
That
Rocket
was
like,
dirty.
"We got beer
That was
on the
dirty,
ship."
bro.
Man, like I was like, this motherfucking Bryce. Like this Bryce.
The
Somehow.
fucking the fucking thing I was gonna fucking say that I'm gonna forget is, did you guys see the tweet where the girl was all upset? She was like, "Okay, everybody, be careful. If you haven't seen Endgame yet, there's fat phobia in it."
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm like,
I did.
"What?"
Were they
Like,
ever
what?
scared of Thor?
So
Phobia doesn't make sense.
No, they instead of playing into his depression and being able to make a statement about how he was depressed and gained weight and everything like that, instead of sending a positive message, Iron Man, I think it was, told Thor to go eat a salad.
Dude, his
His
mom
mom
told
did.
him to fucking eat a
His mom
salad.
told him to eat
Savagery
salad.
from fucking Asgard. I think, but Iron Man clowned him too, for sure.
Yeah, Iron Man
Yeah.
called him the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Which was
yeah,
fucking
so I'm
funny,
like,
dude.
who cares?
Okay, yeah, but look, if I had a friend who was jacked as fuck and I walked into his house one day and he was fucking, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck happened? You were fucking huge. You were fucking bending iron with your
Now
forearms
you're
and
just
shit.
huge, and I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
now you're just huge. Like, what happened? Like, I think that's a
With
fair
Thor-
fucking question. You got to ask what happened. You don't just leave that shit alone. He's your friend. You want to make sure he's okay.
So it was a fair point because they contrasted it with Iron Man, where everyone was like, Iron Man's anorexic in a hospital bed,
Yeah, dude.
and everyone was. It was like the tone was super serious. But I feel like some of that, like, is how they presented in the movie. But I think like that's one of those things. Like, yeah, you laugh at it at first, but then if you want to go back and actually think about it, you can. Which is
Sure.
basically what it did, because they had a very lighthearted tone with it. But the whole idea is like, he's like eating and laughing through the pain.
Yeah.
If you want to look at it like that, which you're supposed to, you can. But yeah, in the theater, of course, it's gonna play up. He's playing fucking Fortnite and just goofing off eating a pizza. Of course, you're gonna
Literally
make fun
killing
of him.
someone named Noob Slayer 69, dude. Noob
Now-
Slayer
Give
69.
me the mic. Give me the mic.
And
Yeah,
you know what?
dude.
Like
That's
maybe that was the
Bryce.
fault.
That's
Of the,
motherfucking Bryce, dude.
he pulls it up, bitch. But it was an interesting point. But like, I wouldn't tell people not to see the movie because of it. That's just
pretty, I don't know. I think
that's one of those
I
things
think
you
you're
can
looking
present.
to be pissed. I think you're looking to be pissed at that.
Yeah.
And Thor's badass in this movie still. He's still Thor.
Yeah, if anything,
He's
it's
like,
like
"Ugh."
like him being fat didn't stop him from doing anything. It's just
Exactly.
you can make a
He's just going
commentary
through
on
some
it like,
shit,
oh
right?
man, he has shitty friends because they all just made fun of him instead of being a little supportive.
Dude. Yeah,
Like,
don't
even
make
his-
fun of Thor.
Even
Yeah.
like his mom told him to eat a salad, but before she's like, man, you're going through some shit, aren't you? I'm sorry, that's
Yeah, dude.
terrible, but like gotta
She
take
knew.
care of
She
yourself,
was like,
buddy.
You're not.
Yeah.
She knew.
It was
It's a wholesome moment.
a good way to examine how you view depression if you want to analyze the movie. But that's not how we're analyzing the movie right now because we still got other stuff to talk about.
No.
Speaking of
We got
sadness,
other shit.
holy fuck, Hawkeye got dicked 3 seconds in. What the
Yeah, dude. That's
fuck?
the opening. That's
The
the opening of the
family.
movie. It's Hawkeye just being like, "Hey, daughter, let's shoot arrows." Daughter, where'd you go?
Dude, my
I like
favorite.
how
Oh, God.
he's like looking around. It's like, bro, you're in a field. Like
Yeah.
they're just gone. They're not hiding from you. You're in a field. Where
Yeah.
would they've gone?
Master
he's
archer, man of perception. Dude, you know how he starts whistling for his kids? Like, bro, did you train them to come when you whistle? Is that?
Probably. He's an army dad, dude. I don't know.
Hey, that was my call. Fucking my
got-
dad. Here I come. I'm
Bryce,
coming. Pedaling my
Coming,
fucking
Dad.
bicycle.
I hear the
I'm
whistle.
coming.
Got the 10 speed, the Schwinn coming down the
Hell yeah.
road.
On your
Time to
left.
check in. I'd ride the bike right by. Ride the bike. Checking in. Off I went back to playing.
There you go. Holy fuck. That was, I mean, I almost, like, I half laughed, and the guy next to me was just in shock. He's like, I'm going, how did you not see that trailer and think, like, if member of his family was alive, there's no way he's going off to be Mohawk Murder Man. 0% chance.
Ronan.
Whole
Ronan,
family
dude.
dying. Whole family dying. I'm sorry.
That was
Unlucky
pretty
how
sick though. Like actually, Hawkeye was pretty badass in this movie.
He was.
Like in the other movies, it's like guy with an arrow, guy with a bow and arrow. It's like yeah, he's pretty cool, I guess. But like in this movie, he was like, oh fuck, Hawkeye means business, dude. Like he was pissed, killing all the gangsters and shit. That's
Ooh.
cool.
Watched a little too much anime, I think, when he was in Japan.
A little bit, yeah.
hit him with the Omaewa a couple times. Like, all right, man,
Yeah, dude.
relax, it's okay. Yeah, that movie did not go the way I thought it would go.
No.
When they just like cut Thanos' head off, I'm like, okay, because I was worried about the trailers spoiling too much.
I never watched them.
I was watching them. I'm like, man, it. I know Marvel plays some tricks with their trailers, but it was still, I wasn't 100%. And then like 20 minutes in, I went, oh, so all the trailer information is pretty much done.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I got 2 hours and 40 minutes left, so I guess we got a movie on our hands.
Yeah, fucking long ass movie, dude.
Oh. I don't know.
So okay. 5 years after they kill Thanos, they just show up. That's where Thor is all depressed. Everybody's like, I don't know what the fight. Everyone's depressed. Captain America's trying to get people going again. Scarlett
He's
Johansson's
fucking
talking
leading
with everybody.
basically the AA group.
Yeah, dude, an AA group. Yeah, that was cool. Fucking oh yeah. So then that's where Ant-Man shows up. He's like, we gotta use time travel to fucking go back and fix all that shit. It's like, okay, that's cool. So they want to get all the stones and shit. They have this whole plan. And I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, couldn't they just get the time stone? Why do they need the rest of them? Why don't they just use the time stone to go back?
Oh, that's true.
There's
None of them
a lot
are
of
wizards,
like,
though. None of them are wizards. They
what's
can't
that?
do. None of them
Yeah,
are wizards. Can't do it.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, man.
Right.
That's what it is.
All right, figured it out. Yeah. Damn, shot a hole in that plan. Well, the thing about time travel, you can't look too much into it because they did shit where it's like, okay, that affects it, but it doesn't affect it, but it still would affect it. Like, I don't know, man.
Like
This
what?
is-
Like what? I mean, I thought I understood it pretty well the way they explained how it works.
Okay. Well, spoilers for the ending. They end up fighting Thanos from like Guardians of the Galaxy, which is like 2014, 2013, around that era. If you kill Thanos from 2013, how is they gonna have Thanos come and snap them all in 2019?
The Thanos, they didn't kill old Thanos.
They killed so at the beginning of the movie they killed Thanos from 2019 or whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
Then Thanos from once the shit happens, they get all the stones, and then they go back, right? Thanos from 2014 comes to their timeline, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. They kill Thanos. How does Thanos from 2014 go to become Thanos in 2019?
He does.
He's already dead. Well, exactly.
But it's a different timeline. Their timeline has already happened.
It has happened, but you see, but it can't have happened because that Thanos is now dead.
They had a whole explanation about why that way it looked.
explanation doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does.
That's
No, it
that's how a Mobius strip
It's a
works, bro.
different
If
timeline.
someone comes from the past into the future and
It's
dies,
not.
he
It's
can't
not
come and create that
2019.
timeline.
It's not 2019 timeline. It's not their timeline. It's a different timeline.
So it's a different timeline theory.
When they went back, yeah. When they went back and they fucked with Thanos from that 2014 Thanos, they splintered the timeline. So now there's their 2014 Thanos that went on to snap them all. And then there's the other Thanos that went off into the future and got snapped himself. So it splinters. And then that was the whole idea. Is like, okay, if we return the stones to the moment we stole them, we bring the splinter back. So that's the only one that remained unsplintered.
So the splinter's back, except for that Thanos is dead.
Yeah, but that's fine because they talked about that
so
in Spider-Man.
basically, okay. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
So
They
I
made
guess
multiverse.
the idea is that like, okay, fuck the other timelines. Weird shit could happen there. We're just gonna try to fix ours.
Yes, which is
Really is this
consistent.
is America, bro.
That's
Fuck the other
consistent.
countries.
Yeah.
But to them, they didn't fuck up the other timelines because they went and put the stones back.
Right. But you don't like, I don't know, like what happens when Thanos is dead and that's a whole other like time shit. We don't know, right?
So that specific timeline where Thanos disappears
Yeah.
and is snapped.
Yeah.
That one I would assume is Splinter because that Thanos ain't going back.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of that too is potential that they can use for the next Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it too, when they went back, Loki also stole the
Loki also
Tesseract. So that's going to be something based on their Disney Plus series, I would assume, that they're going to play off.
Loki's getting a
with
TV
that.
show. Tom Hiddleston. That's been announced.
Yeah.
Him, Vision, and Scarlet Witch are getting a TV show, and Falcon and new Captain America
Yeah,
Dude,
and Winter
Sabat-
Soldier.
yeah. Winter Soldier. That's it, dude. The best part about it is we can call him Captain Falcon.
That's true.
That's
I'm
fucking
I'm ready
great.
to see his. I'm ready to see his new Falcon fucking outfit with the
Oh,
red,
it's
white, and
dude.
blue.
If they do the costume from the comics, it's fucking dope. It looks so
Yeah,
good.
I've only seen an image. I never read those comics. I always read different comics. I picked bad comics as a kid. All the ones I read sucked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was
Yeah.
seriously, dude.
Well, yeah, but if you watch the new Spider-Man trailer, they're starting to introduce the multiverse, and that's how they're gonna bring in the X-Men. That's how they're gonna bring in Fantastic Four when they eventually reboot them for the third time, and hopefully it doesn't suck. And
do you think Chris Evans is gonna come back as the Human Torch?
that would be hilarious. I don't think so, but like
No, they
part of
won't.
me just sincerely hopes it.
Wasn't in one of the Fantastic Fours? Didn't Michael B. Johnson play the Torch too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
his name,
Michael B.
right?
Jordan. Yeah,
Michael B. Jordan.
Dude,
Johnson
maybe
Jordan.
he comes back.
Yeah.
Fucking Black Panther's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. That'd be fucking great.
Dude, claws out, jumps at him. You're done. What the fuck
Yeah,
was his
dude.
name again? Killmonger? No, that's the other
Claymore.
guy.
Killmonger. Yeah.
Was it Killmonger?
T'Challa. T'Challa is Black Panther.
No, yeah.
Kill
Okay.
something.
Yeah, it was Killmonger. Okay, yeah. I got it
Yeah.
right. I for some reason I thought Killmonger was the angry South African guy, but that's not him.
Oh.
Oh, like
that-
the
that's
tribe
just-
leader dude.
No, dude, that's just my neighbor.
no, that would be funny, especially because in the comics, Black Panther joins the Fantastic Four for a while.
Yes, he does. It was Storm, dude.
Yeah, he becomes the brains of the operation, because Reed Richards fucks off, be crazy somewhere else.
He goes and fucks his wife in like France and shit, probably. I don't know.
No, he goes evil, bro.
Oh, he
Or-
does?
Well, it
Okay.
depends. Sometimes he dies. Sometimes he goes evil. He's evil right
Right.
now, kinda.
Comics are weird.
Comics are weird. No one's
It's like they
dead.
throw a
Everyone's
dart
dead.
at like a dartboard. They're like, okay, that happened now. Reed's evil.
Dude, Wolverine's dead. JK. He's not dead.
Yeah, JK, by the way.
JK.
So where the fuck we at? We at fucking.
So we had the gut punch, killed Thanos, started the time travel. Okay, the whole time travel was the funniest shit. When they were in New York, Battle of New York,
Avengers?
First Avengers,
first
Hulk just half-ass walking around smashing stuff like, fuck you, just like tapping
Yeah.
cars.
Oh, when he
Yeah,
was
right.
like, "Oh, I
God
guess
bless
I
him.
got to do this," and rips off his
Yeah.
shirt. Wham, wham.
Baby rage walking around.
The fucking Hulk taking the stairs
Yeah.
fucking had me rolling.
Too many stairs. Oh,
That was fucking awesome. I never saw that coming, but they played the older movies right into it flawlessly and like gave us different views and
Yeah,
like
dude. Captain-
extra plot that we
Yeah,
didn't know we needed to the old ones that were like awesome to have.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, when
Captain America versus Captain America, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
you're
was
lucky.
mint
Great.
condition. I could do this all day. I know.
He's
I'm
like, yeah, I
so-
know. Like,
I'm old now. I'm like
he's
45.
jaded. This is a jaded Captain America.
Dude,
like he's like,
when he easy moded the elevator, because like they were all, it was like Winter Soldier. They were in the elevator.
Yeah, I thought
together,
it was-
and I was
yeah.
like, he's gonna throw hands, and then he just like leans in, does the little stupid Hail Hydra whisper, and everyone's like, oh, well, here you go, sir. He's like,
Yeah.
and he's so proud of himself when he walks out of the
Yeah.
elevator. He's like, I'm a fucking
dude.
genius. I'm
Yeah,
the
dude,
smart
easy,
one.
Dude, easy mode at the elevator. That's so true, dude. He put in the cheat code. Like he was just like, yeah. Like,
All the memes that came out of America's ass. All
Oh,
the
yeah,
memes that
dude.
came out of that.
I think that's
fucking
America's
great.
ass. Yeah.
Dude.
Paul Rudd, man. Paul Rudd had a lot of screen time in this movie. They calculated it. Him and fucking Nebula had like some of the most screen time out of everyone.
I mean,
He had some fire jokes.
Yeah, dude. I love Paul Rudd, man. Fucking 40-year-old virgin and shit. That movie's great. He's
Dude,
funny in all of it.
the kids.
I love you, man. Like, yeah, dude.
The kid's taking a picture of the Hulk, and he's like, "Want a picture of me?"
You
I'm
want a
Ant-Man?"
picture of me? I'm
Like,
Ant-Man.
who?
And they're just like, oh,
They're
dude,
like,
we gotta talk about it.
Take a
dude.
picture
Hulk,
with him. Come
we
on,
gotta
take a
talk about
picture. Hitting the dab on him.
He
Oh,
dab, dude. Hulk
uh,
dab.
That was rough. That part was rough.
We could have. We
What?
could have not talked about
What?
that.
Why?
I know, but we gotta talk about it.
Why don't you like Professor Hulk, man? That's like the best Hulk.
Okay. it's not that I don't like Professor Hulk, right? I like Hulk Banner combination. I like that. It just felt so unearned after Endgame. In Endgame, Hulk he couldn't transform, and it felt like it was a real like plot point, right? Like it was like, oh, this is gonna be built upon. But we didn't have that moment of like Hulk and Bruce as like two different entities, almost like communicate, and then he puts it in the Gamma Lab, and then you know what I mean? That's like a moment in a film that's like supposed to be earned, but it just sort of happened off screen, and they were like, "Oh yeah,
I
this
thought
happened."
Hulk was just gonna Bruce was gonna like die, and then Hulk just fucking
Something,
snap down or
yeah,
something.
something, right?
Yeah.
But it was just like, oh, I just like I like Professor Hulk. Don't get me wrong, like I like that. We needed that in between scene of that to that. Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, okay.
But
Also,
then
we
have to
didn't
make
see
another
Hulk.
Hulk movie, and that ain't happening.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Edward Norton's not signing on for that. We also didn't see Hulk fight Thanos, which is something that was kind of built up, and I wanted to see it. You know what I mean? Like the rematch, but we didn't.
Yeah, they took him out. They took him out quick.
So there's just like little things where I'm like, I wish we got that. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost there. It's almost.
There was some cool stuff. I was talking on Twitter earlier about the scene where all the women heroes just converge.
The whammon shot. Yeah, dude, the whammon shot.
That missed the mark, man. I know what they were trying to do, but it missed
totally
the mark.
unearned.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Listen, I love women. Let me just say that first.
Okay.
I love women.
What are we doing here? Okay.
Seen a bunch of hotties that can kick ass? Oh yeah, I'm all there. I'm for it. 200%, right? Totally unearned. Just came out of nowhere. None of these girls have ever talked to each other. Wasp and Captain Marvel just showed up. Like she's new. They all just going for it. Also, Mantis was running with them from Guardians. The fuck is Mantis gonna do? She's not a fighter. She's just gonna like touches people and is like go to bed. But like she needs people to like engage first. So I don't know. I felt like that was kind of awkward.
I thought there was some cool
she
shit.
Could run the other way.
I thought
the fight after
Scarlet Witch was fucking
Scarlet
OP.
Witch, dude, okay.
Scarlet Witch made Thanos be like, just rain,
fucking nuke
kill
it,
everybody.
Scarlet Witch is badass. You see, that's OP something that's what I mean though. Like that's payoff from Endgame, right? Because she, sucks that she's blind now though, because she lost her vision.
Ooh, got him.
Okay, but but like
that went over my head.
Thing. That was the thing. Oh, it's okay. That was a thing from Endgame, right? That was built up. That was a super dramatic moment.
Yeah.
And from Infinity War. And now in Endgame, we had that payoff moment. That was super cool. I just wish we had that for for Hulk as well. But like that's what I mean. Like that shit was fucking awesome.
Just like now I get to use two hands, bitch, and she starts tearing the ass apart.
Right? Like
that was cool.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool because the way they handled Captain Marvel, like handling that character has to be so tough because she is so fucking powerful.
Yeah, dude.
And they gave her enough time to show like how powerful she is without making her overly powerful
She's not in the
fight.
movie. She's not in the movie for a lot, She's just
because she's rescuing all kinds of other shit going on,
which is a good thing because I think a lot of people were worried that like because her movie just came out that like she was gonna kind of like take front stage a bit, and people were like, "What? She hasn't been here for like that long." You know what I mean? Like this is like Tony and Cap's movie. You know what I mean? Kind of like this is the
original Avengers.
Yeah, this is their movie. People were concerned that she would just show up and like be in and people were like, "I don't know about that," but they didn't. They were very reserved with Captain.
I appreciate it.
I think I liked it. They kept that part short, so I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool
because she does show up, destroys the shoes.
I thought they all did cool stuff. It was just that one shot that like it was off for me, just because they were helping Captain Marvel punch a hole. I'm like, bro, she's Captain Marvel.
That too.
She could just go.
Yeah, she'll be all right, bro.
She'll be all right. She's like your Marshawn Lynch. You just give her the fucking ball. Go.
Yeah,
see you later. Have fun.
Or like she's like Superman, right? And Superman.
That is, she
What's
was
Batman gonna do?
She was Marvel's answer, like to Superman.
Yeah,
So that's the way she was built up in the comics anyway.
yeah.
So that's why I'm like, she could have they could have written this so like she just like fucking.
She has that little one-on-one
Dude,
with she has that one-on-one with Thanos. Thanos is like got the glove and she's like holding his hand open.
that
like, he
man,
yeah.
that fight is so much funnier when you realize that Thanos has no fucking idea who any of these people are, and he's like just confused the whole time. He's like, "Who the fuck are you? Why is there an army of ancient African warriors coming to kick my ass right now? What did I do?"
Out of a fucking spinning circle.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Who is this? Who are these wizards? Like,
what is this bullshit? I'm so
But
mad.
they also, they fucked Doctor Strange the whole movie too. Like Doctor Strange could have just been like, "Yo, Thanos, come with me, fucking yonder," and fucking just that would have been the fight.
Yeah.
Nope,
A
Doctor
lot of
Strange
people-
over here holding water the whole time,
Yeah,
just
dude.
standing there.
someone's got to hold the water, man. Come on.
Dude, that's that 1 in
Somebody.
14 million. He's like, dude, who else gonna hold that
dude.
water?
Yeah.
That's me.
Did you like, dude? I'm just glad Wong was there, dude. Wong's OP.
My boy Wong. Hell yeah.
My boy,
Yo,
dude, Wong is a real Avenger.
okay. But just
I had
before
no
that
idea What
fight,
you guys talking about?
the Asian dude from Doctor Strange, the librarian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who was like, in Endgame, he's like, I like or Infinity War, you got a chicken sub or whatever, and they're like, no, and he's like,
Oh.
it costs money. He's like, oh, I got like 200 rupees, and he's like, what's that? He's like, I don't know, like $1. Like, that was
Wow.
funny.
There was some hype moments before that final fight.
There's
I
a
know
lot,
I
man.
know we're kind of jumping around, but it's a long fucking.
Yeah,
there's a
it's
lot,
a lot
to,
to
go
talk about.
through. Captain America getting to hold Mjolnir. That was.
Oh yeah.
That was everything I could. Thor was so fucking hype. He was like, "Yes, I fucking knew it."
I knew it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the comics, I'm not saying that. Oh, the comics looks like this. Like it was a hype as hell moment. Did you know why in the comics why Captain America in the comics again can't hold Mjolnir?
No.
He's too paid like one sided. He's too pro America. He's not pro the world. You know what I mean? He's too.
Yeah. But
America, right?
after
Captain America.
Endgame, he's definitely
Sure.
pro world, right? So it's like you finally
Yeah,
proved it.
Yeah. It's cool. Like,
It was
a cool moment.
fucking
It was
dope.
fucking cool. Yeah, dude.
And that he was like too powerful. He was fucking tag teaming, bouncing off his own shield and shit.
That was sick.
The shit he did with Thor, their little banter. He's like, "Here, you take the." When
Yeah.
he took
'Cause
Stormbringer
Thor has
back.
He's like, no, give me that one, dude. By the way, Fat Thor was powerful at the end of the movie when he put
Dude,
the armor
when he-
on and it
when-
had
when
the
he's
belly
like-
strap, and he's like, yeah.
Did you like
Yeah.
the fucking beard when he had it all
Right.
fucking knotted up? Oh, that was so
Oh,
dope,
man.
dude.
I thought the fucking duel, like the fucking shock, eyes glowing shit, like he'd just be skinny again.
No,
Nope. Still fat.
Fat Thor still here, bitches. Like,
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
I remember on Instagram, I was scrolling through my posts and somebody was like, it was like a picture of Thor from Ragnarok, like all jacked and shit, and someone was like, only watching Endgame for this, to be honest. And someone put underneath, someone like posted underneath, who gonna tell him?
You know, Chris Hemsworth had
Avengers
fun with
Assemble,
that.
dude.
Oh,
Avengers Assemble had me
Dude, when he said
goosebumps.
that, Avengers Assemble, it was like Spider-Man when he sees Tony, and he's like,
Hmm.
"Hey man, I must have blacked out because then Doctor Strange woke me up." He's like, "Dude, it's been 5 years. We gotta go."
Yeah.
And then Robert hugs him, and he's like,
Oh,
"Oh, this is nice." That was a good moment.
that was
Robert,
so
Tony.
good, dude. Same
Yeah,
thing,
dude.
pretty much.
Yeah, same guy. I am Iron Man, dude. Ooh.
The way that they handled all that was just beautiful. Everyone got their, all the OG ones basically got their happy ending. Rest in peace, Black Widow, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Black Widow got a happy ending, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a good scene too. That
Oh,
was
it was such a good scene. Her and Hawkeye. Oh yeah, because they're like, they're buddies, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's sad, dude.
Dude, I wonder if Nebula had to have known, eh? Like, yeah, you guys go to that one, and
Yeah, dude. Why didn't
me and
Nebula
War
tell
Machine
him,
will go to this other. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't Nebula? Hey, you guys got like a dog or something that you really love? Might want to take that for the greater good.
No,
you know?
Hawkeye only whistles at his children. He doesn't have a
Yeah,
Red Skull, can you fuck off and go somewhere else?
What are
Yeah,
you here,
dude,
bro?
what are you
Fuck
doing
off.
here?
Dude, Hawkeye comes back. Man, this dude big. He had like a big red skull. Steve like, what? Oh, hold on.
What? Nazis.
No, hold on. Thanos, we gotta wait. Hold on.
Thanos says, we have business to take care of.
I thought I put this bitch in the ice. No, you're going back. Goes there with Mjolnir. Wait a minute. But also, Cap had to put all the stones back, right? That means he went to go see Red Skull.
Never got to see it.
Dude, fuck. I wish you could have seen that.
Can you imagine? Hey, Red Skull. Just dropping this off. Like,
dude, SpongeBob meme. What are you doing here? He's got Mjolnir in his hand. What the fuck?
Gotta put you down right.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that was one thing that kind of like Cap had to put all his stones back, but there was some that definitely gonna be challenging to get back in, like the Power Stone in that force field. How the fuck's he gonna put that back? It almost burned off fucking Nebula's hand. I guess, yeah. Put it that way.
I don't know how else he would do it, right? I guess that doesn't really matter. Like,
no, but he didn't have the shield because it broke.
Oh yeah,
right?
it got broken. I forgot. Yeah.
Thanos fucking chopped.
Maybe he's Mjolnir. Maybe I don't know. It's pretty fucking strong.
Put it in Quill's pocket.
Anyway,
fucking
yeah, dude.
Had a nice day.
Maybe that easy, right? Hey,
he's going back to the 70s to fucking.
Well, that was great when they go back to the Guardians at that first scene where he's like dancing to that song.
Yeah.
And then they cut to Nebula and War Machine like watching him, and it's Chris Pratt just being like, "Come and get your love," and he's like dancing. There's no music playing.
Oh, that was so good. It's like he's an idiot. Yeah, he's an idiot. They're just
just fucking knock him out. Like that was good.
When Gamora's like him. Well, it was him or a tree.
Yeah, dude. I am Groot.
Dude,
Rocket was funny in this.
What about my boy Drax? He was there.
Drax was there, dude. Too literal. Oh, he also wanted to kill Gamora.
Also invisible.
Yeah, also invisible.
Imperceptible, I guess.
You can't see me.
Dude, I'm sure I'm invisible.
Hey, Drax. Fucking.
Batista.
So yeah, if there was anything I didn't really understand, would have been the ending with Cap. I understand. So he went and put all the stones back, right? But he put the stone back in another timeline.
Yeah. And then he's
he's old in this timeline. Like he wouldn't be old in the timeline. He'd be old in the other. So he just came back.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. That's one of those things where it's like
he met the Avengers later in the other timeline, and they sent him back to this timeline now that he's old.
You'd have to assume.
That's the only thing that didn't really make sense.
Because they're using timelines as dimensions rather than like a timeline, I guess, is how that works. I don't know.
Yeah.
They didn't
but he would have had to get from that other dimension, right?
Yeah, exactly. They didn't really explain. I guess they kind of did, but they also like. I read some articles about it that were saying like, yeah, it is time travel, but it's also not, and it also is. So it's kind of like it's different, but it's cool. Don't get me wrong, I liked it still. I mean, and it was cool to see kind of like how we said they went back to all the old movies. They went to Guardians. They went to Thor 2. We kind of talked about it a little bit. They made Thor 2 like a movie you got to watch now. Thor 2 is canon, dead ass. Like, got to pay Natalie Portman probably a couple million just to show her face in this movie.
Yeah, which I don't get, but whatever. Cool, good on her for
good
on her for doing it.
Acquire the cash, man. Secure the bag.
Yeah,
no.
But that was it. That was a cool moment when he got
old.
Mjolnir.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Still worthy.
I'm still even though I'm fat as fuck, I could still hold this bitch, right? Like, yeah, dude. I bet. So, Guardians 3 now has Thor in it. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
He'll go on their adventures. That'll be cool.
Hopefully, still fat Thor.
Hopefully, he's still fat. Honestly,
it won't be.
I know. The opening of the movie will be him doing push-ups, right?
Right.
But like another movie of fat Thor, I could do that. Seriously, like I'd be so down, right? Like Bacchus Thor, dude.
Yeah, but like the banter between Star-Lord and Thor is fucking top notch.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking funny shit.
That was built off of Infinity War as well, and continued in this one. See, I love that shit, dude. I love it.
the fucking. So, what do you guys think of? I'm jumping way ahead.
That's fine.
The
We're jumping all
metal-
over the place, dude. We're
Yeah.
time traveling, jumping, man.
Dude, we're
putting
doing what they
stuff-
the
did.
metal clanking at the end of the credit.
Oh,
What do
dude,
you- what's
that's
your
just
guys' opinion
Iron
on
Man putting his first
That's-
suit together.
That's the soundbite from Iron Man 1. Yeah.
So you think it was like a tribute?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do
What's
you
your
think?
theory?
Part of
Tell
me, I think that it's the next Iron Man clanking their
Who
suit.
is the next Iron Man, though?
That'll be tricky. It could be the kid that was at the funeral from Iron Man 2.
3.
3.
3.
Yeah, I get it mixed up. What
Yeah,
the
they're
one
the
where he
same
just
movie.
fucked off and was working in a garage half the time. Yeah, so that one, because that kid was at the funeral.
He was, dude.
But it could be something else, maybe with like the Disney Plus stuff. I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna do with that yet, because I know that there is a girl version of Iron Man as well. I think her name's like Iron Hammer or some shit like that.
Okay.
She's like a really smart girl, and she puts it together.
Cool. I don't know this. This is comics after I've
Could
started
be,
reading.
Yeah.
could be his daughter.
Yeah, it's like a
eventually.
current one.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah,
his
his
daughter,
daughter.
too. He's got a daughter.
I was thinking it could be cool if somehow it was Captain Marvel's friend's daughter,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because she seemed real interested in like techie pilot stuff or
Yeah.
whatever. So something like that.
Maybe.
But it'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be cool with it because the kid from Iron Man 3, like he's old now, but he's still young enough to be Iron Man for however.
That's true. That's true.
I think in the interim it's gonna be Peter for a bit. Like he has the Iron Spider suit. He's gonna rock that. He's hanging out with Hap. If you've seen the trailer for
Yeah.
Home Far From Home, because that's like that's
Where he
the last
fucking is ignoring the calls from.
dude, Nick Fury. Put him on
Fury.
voicemail.
Yeah, dude. That
immediately.
was awesome.
Well, he's because that's the last movie in Phase 3. I guess that's what they're putting it
guess so.
as.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do last Spider-Man, and then they're gonna take a bit of a break, like a year or 2 years, whatever, and then keep going.
Oh,
Get the
I
Disney
thought
Plus
Spider-Man
shit.
was like the reboot, like the
Nah,
start
it's,
of the.
they confirmed it's the last one in Phase 3.
Mm.
So, how do you feel about that? Because like, I read Spider-Man, like growing up, like that was one of my favorite characters, and I don't like that they making him Iron Man. Kind of. I like that Spider-Man. He doesn't need to be Iron Man. He's got his own
He's
shit.
like the Iron Spider suit's
Yeah.
been around for a long time. I'm sure he's
Oh,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
rock it and lose it or whatever.
Yeah.
It seems like he's just
Like, it'd
kind
be
of
cool.
rotating through
Let
suits as he needs
Spider-Man-
them.
Yeah. Let
So-
Spider-Man be Spider-Man. Is all I'm saying.
I think he's
right?
gonna
Like, let
he's gonna do the regular suit most of the time. I would assume.
Yeah.
And then like Iron Spider when he's
dude,
like I got
alternate
stuff like that.
universes, they gotta bring Tobey Maguire back. That would be fucking lit, dude.
They almost
Fuck.
did for Homecoming. They almost had all three of them, and they're like, no, that would be too confusing. Like, no,
Fuck
because
that.
one's been Spider-Man for an hour and a half in this movie, and then you bring the other two in as cameos. I'm not gonna be like, whoa, those guys are Spider-Man too. I don't know.
Oh, who the fuck is that? Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? Or Tobey
Yeah.
Maguire Spider-Man? Am I like? What do you? I know most people are fucking stupid, but I think most people would understand. Oh, whoa, there's fucking 3 Spider-Mans. Like, well, I'm a fucking ape and I don't understand anything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand cameos, man. Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Or I wonder if they'll do like a Young Avengers thing eventually with current Spider-Man like leading Young Avengers.
Okay. Like the Teen Titans.
Theories.
Could do New Avengers. That was right after Civil War when Cap and Iron Man both gave up being heroes, or they were like Avengers Prime,
Yeah.
I think it was. So they just had Thor. And
Didn't Cap die?
yeah, he came
Cap
back.
got shot, didn't he?
Yeah, he came back.
In Civil War. Oh yeah. They always come back. What am I saying?
He got shot with a time gun, and then he went through time, and they had to rescue him from time. Yeah,
Right.
it was really
Comic books.
bad. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
really bad.
comics are weird, man. Weird shit happens in comic books.
Can't just shoot them. That's too easy. Nope. Got a time gun. Got to shoot him with a time gun.
Can you imagine if that was a real bullet? Whoa, got lucky
Ooh,
there.
fuck, dude, could have killed Captain America. Shit.
Ooh.
That was.
I just hope they keep going though. I hope they keep going. I'm ready for another 10-year buildup of like Doctor Doom fight.
Yeah,
Some
dude.
shit.
Doctor
Yeah.
Doom would be dope. I love Doctor Doom, dude.
Galactus would be dope. They could actually do Galactus properly.
Galactus, you got no, dude. Galactus just a big cloud.
Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. That was that like I was on board for the 3 Spider-Man movies, and then like Fantastic Four 1 was aight, and then it was what is this?
Yeah,
clown?
Fantastic Four 1 was okay. It wasn't anything special. But
Silver
was-
Surfer, dude.
yeah, dude. Silver Surfer though, that's a cool hero. Let's go. What about all the Marvel Netflix shows? Are they all gonna go to Disney Plus or Disney Prime?
Yeah,
or
they're all
fuck
gonna
is
go
it?
to
Yeah,
Disney
they're already
Plus.
canceled.
I
They're
know,
all
dude.
canceled already.
Thanos snapped them. That's my theory. Thanos snapped them all, dude.
It could be it.
They're gonna bring back Daredevil and Punisher and all that.
Daredevil. That Daredevil show was so fucking good, dude. I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked Punisher too.
Punisher was sick.
I mean,
dude.
I watched them all. I thought they were all. I mean, even I managed through fucking Iron Fist.
I was about to say, how the fuck
Yeah.
did you watch? I
I
watched like 3
managed
episodes
through
of that, and I
it.
was like, "This." Is... I looked online, everyone was saying it was
Ah.
bad. I'm like, "Fuck this."
Here's
Like,
Yeah.
what upset me about it, and
I
like
guess it was okay in the Defenders, but
it was
whatever.
fine.
I only
there.
watched that because of Daredevil. Like I was like,
Do-
I don't know.
if you remember, I don't think Matt got far enough in, but Bryce, when he was fighting that drunken fist dude in I guess it was Hong
I don't
Kong or
think that
whatever.
happened. I don't think.
It was like he was
Mm.
dude like sipping on a fucking gourd, and he's like, "You can't get past me. You can't see the fucking hand," or ha ha. And then they like started throwing hands. You'd have to look it up probably if it's been a while. But
Probably was watching Naruto at the same time on his
yeah,
phone.
probably.
just
I
on.
don't blame him. That show sucked balls. But
That
that guy that he was fighting tried out for Iron Fist, like to be Iron Fist, and he's like an actual kung fu dude, and he was good. Like that would have been sick. That's what they needed. They needed someone that actually knew how to do fight choreography because there was so many jump cuts.
That's all they would have needed. Yeah.
Yeah, because then they get a guy from like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they did. They got
Yeah.
Peter
who's-
Dinklage.
Tyrell.
he
Something
was
Tyrell.
Renly Baratheon.
Yeah.
Or no, he was
No,
Tyrell.
it's Tyrell. It was what's her name's
Marjorie's
brother.
brother. Yeah.
Marjorie's brother. Yeah.
Okay, I just remember everyone being like, "This guy fucking sucks." Like, yeah, they
Yeah.
got the guy who does Daredevil. Like, he fucking those fight scenes are so fucking good. They're so like hardcore.
Yeah.
That's what makes that show cool.
Every
If
time
they
you
did
see a
the Iron
hallway, you're like,
Fist-
uh oh.
yeah, dude. Oh yeah, but like if they did that with Iron Fist, where he's like, they got like a real kung fu dude. So all like it's kind of like different. You know what I mean? Like the Daredevil fights are brutal and like because that's what they are, like realistic almost. Like not realistic, but you know what I mean? Like more like centered in like what
Yeah.
a real fight might look. Versus like the contrast of Iron Fist, who's doing all the kung fu shit. Like that would have been cool. And these are like the same kind of. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Same world.
And
I
and
don't
that's
do
what
that.
that's what the whole Hell's Kitchen comics are like. Is Daredevil's fucking hunting down bikers, and then all of a sudden ninjas pop out, and fucking Luke Cage and Iron Fist are like kung fuing the fuck out
Yeah,
of him.
dude.
And Spider-Man swings
Yeah,
by, and
Luke
he's like,
Cage.
"Nope," and he just keeps going.
Yeah. Nope. Yeet.
I'm going back to Queens. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And he's
dude.
gone. But yeah.
I love those memes when Daredevil came out too, where it's like Captain America looks after all of like the world, or like America mostly. Fucking Iron Man does all this stuff. Spider-Man takes care of New York. Daredevil takes place like like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Dude, he's
Dude,
he's
New York's got a lot
fucking
of crime.
blind, dude. And he's
dude,
busy.
He's struggling, man.
Can't see shit. Gotta fucking go around, no regard for his own safety, so he's doing with busted ribs. He's like, fucking, I'm not even superhuman.
Yeah, I
Got
know, dude.
dudes fucking
This is a
swinging the
funny one.
land. Yeah,
That was a funny one.
yeah. New York's
That was a
about to
good
get
show.
crowded if they do X-Men too, because that always bugged me when crazy,
See, I
crazy
read
shit.
the X-Men a lot. That's the comics I know like a lot. I was an
You
X-Men
saw the
kid.
trailer for
Dark Phoenix.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
dude, that looked pretty good. So, do you guys think it's gonna be the same X-Men? Like, because they're definitely bringing in the X. Like, they're definitely bringing in. X-Men. Like, we all understand that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, it's the same professor and
Charles
the same
Xavier.
Magneto.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they gonna use those same kids? Do you think, or are they gonna start their own X-Men for the Marvel movies? What do you think?
Mm,
Oh, like when they
Like restart
officially
it.
enter it into the
Yeah,
Marvel Cinematic
I could see them
Universe.
starting fresh, just
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
clarity. Same idea with the Hulk, right? Every time they got a new Hulk, they were like, "Yep, this is the new Hulk. You fucking deal with it."
Edward Norton didn't want to do Avengers, dude. He wanted more money.
Hugh Jackman OP, but he's gonna be too old to do it.
Yeah, so
He
that's
doesn't
the
want to be
question.
Wolverine anymore.
Who plays fucking Wolverine, bro? Who
Nah,
plays
man, they're gonna do X-23, bro. She's gonna come in, fucking
that?
feet.
X-23 is pretty cool.
X-23 is dope.
Well, X-23 is dope, but how? Like X-23 only exists because of Wolverine, though. That's
Is
the
that
same
his
DNA.
daughter or whatever?
Yeah.
Genetically, like not by birth, but like a test tube baby
Mm.
from Wolverine. Yeah, as far as I remember. I could be wrong about that. Anyway, yeah, like I feel like you need Wolverine for X-23 to be really cool. You know what I mean? Otherwise, she's just doing badass shit, which I'm cool with too. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. Mutants are gonna be fun when they bring those in.
Yeah,
I think. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know how they're gonna have like the multiverse, people swinging in, or if they're just like, nope, they're in 616 now. You can fucking handle it. But
yeah, dude, it might be that. I don't know. I'm hoping for some like X-Men versus Avengers. That would be fucking cool.
yeah, those
That'd be
comics
fun.
are
Like
sick.
Colossus, like body slamming the Hulk. That'd be fucking cool, man. Like off the top rope elbow. Yeah.
Fucking big rock man, whatever the fuck his name is.
Ben Grimm.
Or Juggernaut, dude.
Oh, Juggernaut, dude. Yeah.
Juggernaut versus Hulk.
Yeah, dude. To see that'd be fucking cool. Deadpool, they said, like, and Ryan Reynolds is still gonna be Deadpool. You know that. They're not gonna recast that shit.
Yeah.
That's too popular. It's gonna be, and he's gonna, yeah. Absolutely.
Hopefully.
Oh, I know. We all know. Didn't Ryan Reynolds like tweet himself as Deadpool wearing the Mickey Mouse ears?
I didn't see that.
I think so.
one.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I looked away from this game for a while. I'd be stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
It was
That's cool.
2-1
Yeah.
going into the third
I got
period.
it. I got it, dude.
I looked away.
I got it.
Let's keep this going.
Alrighty.
We're down a fucking rabbit hole now.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. We kind of got. Is there anything else you guys want?
Yeah, I want to make fun of Bethesda a little bit more.
Okay, let's make fun of Bethesda.
I'm sure Trevor. I'm sure we're going to talk about Avengers because I mentioned last week how Trevor watches movies and he watches it like an asshole and always picks things apart.
Yeah.
So
I don't
know
think you
next week
called
he'll
him an
come back
asshole
and he'll
last
pick
week,
it
but now
apart.
he's not here. You fucking
Oh,
roast
well,
him. Dude.
He's an
you
asshole.
know, he can't defend himself.
He's
man.
our asshole.
A Trevor. Can't defend that either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trevor. He's like a train, dude. Trigger.
Slow build.
Okay. What are we
Alright.
talking about here, boys? Flynn, what are we
Alright.
talking about?
Talk about Bethesda not being able to do anything correct. When
Ooh. Did
outside
you hear about this rum? Is that what you're going to talk about?
the rum. Okay, so the fall of '76, that video came out. I didn't know about the rum until that guy brought it up, and I was like, "That's fucked up." You hear about that, Bryce?
That's fucked. Yeah.
No.
This concerns alcohol, which is something close to Bryce's heart. So he's got to hear
Hell
this
yeah.
story.
Okay, so this is what I mean. Every kind of peripheral merch that Bethesda tries to do for their game, they just fuck up. So Fallout 76, they said, "Hey, we're gonna make some Nuka-Cola rum." So it's 10-year-old rum, like nice, comes in a Nuka-Cola bottle, right? So you get the rum, and then you get a nice collector's bottle. It was like $80 for the rum. Yeah,
I'm down for that.
so were a lot of people. So much that it got delayed, and everyone was like, "What the fuck's my rum?" But that's like, "Don't worry, it's coming. 5 months after you order it, it's here." They get it. Okay? What they did instead of the implication, they never said that they were going to put the rum in a glass bottle or that the Nuka-Cola bottle was glass. They took a regular rum bottle and made a plastic mold of a Nuka-Cola bottle and put it around a regular old rum bottle. Like some kind of shitty Walmart Christmas gift. And you can't pour the rum out of the fucking Nuka-Cola bottle because the spout's all fucked up because of how they put the rum bottle in there. And they sold that bitch for $80. And then went, "Well, we never said it was going to be glass. And the plastic's actually more expensive to make than just making a glass mold of a Nuka-Cola bottle, you know? So it's, it's worth the $80.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I'm upset that I'm just hearing about this. I'm upset that there's not more uprage, more roar. I don't know why this wasn't trending on my Twitter. This is worse than Pro Jared, in my opinion.
Oh
Okay?
shit!
How dare you, Bethesda? Fuck with the holy of the holiest alcohol. Okay?
That's fucked up
How
shit, dude.
Motherfucker, can't you just make your own bottle? How have they not learned by now?
Dude, first it was the
They are-
bags, and then this.
I was just saying the bag controversy. and now
Yeah.
this.
Nobody was like, hey, so with the bags, maybe we should do this rum the right way?
Yeah, we'll gain
Maybe?
a lot of like favor if we do it properly. Probably.
Nobody will ever notice if we just send basically a box around a bottle.
And the rum
that's
was
it.
ass too. Apparently, like it just tasted bad.
Yeah.
On top of everything.
Apparently, it was
else.
like they were saying it's like a premium rum, and it was
It was
like
shit,
a
yeah.
$10 bottle of rum that you get at like the 7-Eleven.
But
like,
but you weren't buying it
fuck
for the
rum,
rum.
though. Fuck rum.
Yeah, like but you weren't
You're not
buying
a
it for the
guy,
rum.
Chris?
What?
You don't like rum?
No, I'm not a rum. I'm not a rum.
He's chugs
I just
bourbon.
wanted to, I just
Bourbon,
wanted
yeah.
to meme. I wanted
Okay,
to
I
meme
got you, I got you.
Jared a little bit with that
Yeah,
one.
dude, I feel it.
That
I
was,
feel it.
So
I went to his newest video, and people are like, "It's some dumb mobile game that he played," and it was like, "Wow, all publicity is good publicity. Maybe this game will now blow up."
hell
That
yeah,
was
brother.
pretty funny.
That's a good one. So that rum horse shit happened. And I didn't know about that. I was very annoyed. Fallout 76 is doing so poorly that they are literally giving copies away when you buy a new Xbox. Like they're taping the game to the Xbox packaging. Like, here you go,
Wow.
bitch.
You
It's-
have to take that shit.
Yeah, take it. Like, no, I don't want this. You're getting it.
Yeah, and like GameStop and like EB Games and all that shit, they won't take copies of it. Hey,
No, they won't.
they were like, no, you can't trade it in. They'll be like, no, we can't.
No, we have too many new ones in
Okay.
stock. Please take
Nobody-
4 with you as you leave. But
Yeah,
this is the new controversy, right? And it's not, they're switching games. So this is proof that it just doesn't matter. If they're making merch for a game, it's going to suck cock. So, Elder Scrolls, new game's coming. They're like, hey, we'd kind of like to hype this up a little bit. Now, I don't know if it was for Elder Scrolls 6 or Elder Scrolls Online. I believe it's for Elder
Oh, yeah.
Scrolls 6. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe it's. Yeah, I don't know actually. Now I think about it.
Anyway, they were like,
This is
hey,
it.
we have this rich fantasy land that's been, we've created this lore for 30 years. We'd like to hype the game up by making a small D&D campaign you can play in the Elder Scrolls universe. Totally original. I'm going to write it up. You can use it for your campaigns. You can play it. It's free. So they got that part right. It's free. Have at it. Small problem. They plagiarized a 2016 campaign made by Wizards of the Coast and just changed it to make it Elder Scrolls themed.
But it's like dead ass.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now they're investigating to see if there's actually plagiarism. And I mean,
there is.
Drop. We just had Drop the Die on, and he was talking about it on Twitter. He's like, bro, there are so many writers in the D&D community that would have done that shit for like $2,000.
Easy, like cheap money.
But that
People-
like that's fucking
Yeah.
nothing. It's nothing to that.
Yeah.
Drop in
Two-
the hat.
Oh yeah.
That's like Todd Howard's
Drop
like
in the
fucking
lake, dude.
toilet paper budget or some shit. Just like go for it,
Yeah,
man.
dude. Like,
Instead,
easy,
they
but
try
no,
and rip it off. Like, bro, like people that play Dungeons and Dragons, they read quite a bit and they can see
Yeah,
if
dude.
something's similar.
They know this
Okay.
sounds familiar.
I think I've played this one before.
Do you guys know the YouTuber Rags? RAGS?
No.
He's his avatar is like a dog with glasses on.
Nope.
He did a 4-hour review of Fallout 76, and a lot of it was just like little gameplay snippets of like shit that he experienced, right? It was funny as hell. He met a guy. He's like, oh shit, an actual player. And he's like, hey man. And the guy was like, hey, he's like way across this field. And Rags is just like, are you having fun? And the guy was like, no. And he was like, yeah, me too, man. Me too. I thought that was pretty funny.
I love Bethesda games, generally. They're
Dude,
buggy
Skyrim?
messes.
Oh my god, I can't even tell you how many hours.
They're
Skyrim,
so
dude.
buggy, but I love them.
Yeah.
Bethesda's like that friend that constantly is like constantly going through shit. Constantly. You know, bad things are just always happening to them. And you feel bad for them, but like 90% of it is shit that they did to themselves.
Oh, I was about to say, am I getting called out? That
No.
first half, not gonna lie, they had us in the first half.
The first half. No. But you know, like they're like that buddy that's like, oh fuck, I'm down on my luck, like all this shit's going wrong. But then you go, bro, you just been like a lazy dick for years, and it's just come back to bite you in the ass, you know?
Yeah, dude.
I can't get a job anywhere. Have you applied?
No.
No, but
Well, what's your resume look like? Don't got one.
Yeah.
But I made some rum. It wasn't great.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Got this make your own rum starter kit from Amazon, $30.
Probably.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Imagine, dude.
if they just put just the small, like not even a lot, just the smallest amount of effort in. The smallest.
You
could.
could.
Like, all right, perfect.
You could just fucking like collab with an actual like distillery.
Bacardi or whatever.
Like, I mean,
Captain
fucking
Morgan.
yeah, they have the fucking White Walker, Johnny Walker, Game of Thrones shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor whiskey.
You make a killing on it. It's like, okay, man, you just got to make a new bottle mold, and it looks like this, and then put your shitty rum in it.
76.
Like,
yeah,
because no one's buying it for the good rum. They don't give a shit what it tastes like. They're just like, yeah, okay, we want I want the cool collector's bottle. I probably won't even open the fucking thing. I just want
they probably could have just sold it as like a growler, dude, where you could go to some other place and fill it up. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Sell
just have the
growlers,
cool bottle. That's all people want.
That's
Nope.
Yeah. Nope. We suck
gotta,
dick.
How can we make this the worst thing ever?
Yeah, and they just keep doing it. And you know, a company can only have so much goodwill, right? And they have a lot. Bethesda has quite a bit because they've made 2 of the most beloved RPG franchises in history. But that shit runs out if you just keep having scuffed fucking launches and scuffed merch and shitty customer support and shutting down customer support because you can't handle negative criticism. That shit adds up. A couple class action lawsuits in there. That's wild. Probably not a good thing. Look, come on, Bethesda. You should know, like, these are the kind of mistakes I would expect, like a fledgling game company to make. You know, like they haven't been around the business for very long, don't really know the ropes. They're like, have these big plans, we're gonna do something great and grand, and they fuck up. And they go, okay, well, they're new. They didn't know. They didn't know how to make rum bottles. It's not their their game development. These motherfucking multi-million-dollar company, hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Come on, bro. Try a little harder. Just a little bit. Start small. Make some fucking keychains or something. If we could make a shower curtain with my goddamn face on a fucking print, okay? You guys can make a decent goddamn rum bottle, okay?
Fucking shower curtain OP.
Honestly, body pillow next, maybe. No.
Or a dad hat, according to Danny.
Well, yeah, but the dad hat with the SQA logo, that's like 5 minutes. I could make that right now while we're talking. Probably won't. Do it later. But sorry, get your hopes up, Danny boy, but I will do it. I just didn't want to be like, look at all this new merch. Haha. Seemed disingenuous. I don't know.
You know what else is disingenuous?
What's disingenuous, Brian?
Killing your teammates.
Killing your teammates.
Brought it back. We brought it back, bro.
Bryce, he's the hook master, man. He hooks back in with these fucking plot points, you know? Yeah. Killing your teammates. Community challenge this week was friendly fire. The fuck's up with friendly fire, all right? Want to know if you guys thought it was good, if it was bad, you know, you're for it or against it, because I'm playing Mordhau right now. Shit's full of friendly fire. Fucking homie on the catapult, like I mentioned at the start of the episode. I don't like it. I don't want it in my games. At least
talk about some Friday the 13th stories. That I'll make my case.
Make your case.
I will make it next week.
Next week. We're talking about this
Wait,
motherfucker
what?
now. What,
All right. My bad.
Next week? What do you mean?
I thought it was for community challenge. I thought it was for community challenge.
It is
Like,
this
for next
week's.
week's.
No,
I thought
it's
it
this
was. I
week's.
thought that was the topic for next week's community challenge. My bad. My bad.
Oh, no. Yeah,
My
no,
bad.
that was what we issued.
misunderstood.
You were
Yeah.
away. It's
Yeah, I
understandable.
misunderstood.
You were in a
Okay.
fort. You were in a fort. You know, shit happens.
It was, dude. I was shooting the French
No,
bastards.
fuckers. Yeah, man.
We went to an
English fort? Fuck them.
English fort, dude. Firing muskets. It was sick.
Dude, we got the anti-America fort in my town, just down the street.
Oh, really? From
Hell yeah.
1812?
Yep.
Fuckers.
Fucking stunning those fucking Americans. Get out of
Yeah,
my
dude.
country.
Love that shit. dude.
Shut up.
Remember that? Remember we got trying to make Canada? Didn't
1812,
work
bro.
out so great.
Remember when you guys
Unlucky.
were like, hey, let's take that country up there.
No.
How'd that work out for you?
Hey,
Wait, hey,
Imagine
hey,
having to go back to 1812 to have a fucking reference on anything.
Imagine never trying ever again because you got your ass kicked bad that you bring it up.
Held that
That you-
L. Held that
Yeah,
L for
dude.
200 years,
Ima-
bro. What
dude,
happened?
Hey, Flint. Imagine having to rebuild your White House because it got burnt down by some
Dude.
fucking Canadians, dude.
We gave
You
you
know
that.
when you let your fucking younger siblings just beat you in video games and they're all excited,
And then
just
you
like,
never beat them again
you
for
know-
200 years.
And then you just never play the game again.
You
just
know
never-
you let them win, but you just let them have that. We just let you have that. We'd let you hold that.
Dude, you know those fancy
That's
fucking
it.
writings and like like the ye old fucking declarations and shit where the first letter of the fucking thing is just like super big.
like
That it's just that but an L. That's what you got. Big
That's what
old
we sent
fancy
you.
fucking SpongeBob L.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No.
I got the fort to prove it. Fucking
We
down
got
the
the
road.
tape, dog. We got the
the road.
receipts. We're about to take down the whole United States White House.
It was funny because we're the only ones that flex about that. Like if you go American history, they think they won, and then the British like
I think the Vietnamese flex pretty hard too.
I mean they probably should. I don't know. Unlucky. Poor cup. I remember there's like a documentary about that shit on Netflix. You know, there's some friendly fire in that too. Let's bring it back.
Oh yeah, mad friendly fire.
Yeah, fuck friendly fire in video games. I used to not give a fuck, but goddamn, it gets annoying after a while.
Right.
And I mean, in Mordhau, a little bit less so because a lot of the friendly fire, you're like a toddler with a sword. Your coordination's not there when you're playing that game. So I understand sometimes you swing and you fucking miss and you clock your teammate in the head with a fucking broadsword. It happens.
Yeah.
But it's annoying. And I think in this day and age, it's very easy to turn it off. But I know some people are like, well, it's realistic. It's more fun. If you're playing a realistic game, you should be able to shoot your buddies. You know what's not fun? Like climbing out of a trench to do battle and someone fucking arrows you in the back of the head by accident because they have higher ping than you or something, and now you're just dead. You're like, oh.
Okay.
Now I gotta wait to respawn. That was a fun life. Can't wait to do it again.
So my
Are there
first
customs in there yet? So people could shut it off if they want to?
Yeah, you can make your own. It's old school. It's got the server browser.
Oh, fuck! Been a while for one of those.
Yeah. So,
So my
you can make
question
your
is,
own.
my question is, first of all, before I talk about some personal experience, what do you feel about like in Brawlhalla or Smash Brothers, like competitive games? Because they have friendly fire on for doubles, correct?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
However, you're working
I'm
with
just-
the
I'm
person
just asking.
directly. No, that's a good question because you're working with the
Yeah.
person directly. Like, if I'm playing with you, right, and we're a double team,
Brawlhalla, baby.
yeah,
Yo,
and you
dude,
hit me to
retired
like,
undefeated.
yeah, absolutely. If you hit me to like save me from a stock death or something, that's fine. And I know that if I die because you hit me, it's not because you're like, I'm gonna fucking nail Flint in the asshole.
Kill Flint! Kill Flint!
Kill Flint.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm worried I'm gonna die the very first second as
Uh,
fucking DM because I've
It's
been
actually
saying
pretty
kill
hard to.
Flint
It's
for
actually
so
pretty
long.
hard to die in D&D, to be honest with you. It's
Nah,
not. You don't.
not the way Flint rolls.
Well, and Flint's a bad DM. I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, I rolled 3 19s in a row
Oops.
to hit 8. Aiden had advantage and a feat that gave him an extra roll, and I rolled 3 19s in a row. I was like, well, Aiden, you're getting hit with that arrow. Sorry, bro. It's like, oh.
Oops.
Oopsie doopsie. Yeah. But Yeah, I'm fine with it in that sense. And also, you're sitting right there, so I can go,
Yeah.
dude, what the fuck? Come on now.
Yeah, you can just look at me and be like, bro.
Yeah, and we all know that gamers, when confronted, are a timid species. So I'm not too worried
True, man.
about it. But in like a big, chaotic, messy 64 by 64 arena, or in like hardcore mode on Call of Duty, that always feels like shit. You
Yeah.
smoke your teammate. And I don't think there's a point to it, because you hit your team, like, Mordhau lets it go. You can kill your teammates all game, and you just stay in the game, and you just get no points at the end. But,
Right.
like Call of Duty, you team kill twice, or Rainbow Six Siege, you team kill twice, and they just kick you.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not? Why even have it on? If you're just going to end up kicking them anyway, if they're being shitty, just take away that option, you know? I don't get it. What do you guys think? What you guys think?
Well, for a game like this medieval game, like I forget what it's called already. I haven't played it. I used to play a game. Well, I didn't really play it. I played it a few times called Chivalry. It was kind of
Same
similar.
idea. Yeah, same idea.
I can't remember if that had friendly fire or not. I feel like it did, but maybe not.
Probably.
In some games like that, there's like a kind of a, I don't want to say realistic perspective, but like with swords and shit, like I get it, especially if it's like a Battlefield-esque game. Okay, sure. So there's that argument. But I really do feel like it's game specific. Like I can definitely think about some of the most amazing times of playing, again, Friday the 13th, when I played that for like a month and a half. It was fucking amazing. Where like I would load in and Jason would get on the mic and say, everybody meet at Crystal Lake because we're going to do the Hunger Games and I'm just not going to kill anyone. And it was one of the most fun things I ever did in that game. Was we all started at the center, we all gathered a bunch of weapons, threw it in the center, and then Jason counted us down, and then we ran off. Some of us grabbed weapons, some of us didn't, and it was fun as hell. I ended up getting it second. I lost, but that was a really fun thing we did. That was like a game within a game. But you can't do that anymore because the devs not recently, but quite a while ago, they took out from. And I can also think about times where there's a troll in my game who wanted to ruin our fun. And you kept hitting me with a wrench. And I said, bro, if you hit me with a wrench, I had a gun. The gun's really good at stunning Jason. And I said, bro, if you hit me again with that wrench, I'm going to blast you into next week. And he hit me again. Boom, I shot him. I killed him dead ass. Boom, he hit the ground. He's dead. He's out of the game. He's fucking dead. That's the fun thing about Friday the 13th. When you dead, right? Like, but so like there's little instances that I can come up with that I remember that were funny things. I also remember one time in Friday the 13th that I was on the boat and I was driving and my buddy was with me on the boat, and Jason is really fucking fast at swimming for some reason, but we were running from him. He's going to kill us. I ended up basically jumping off the boat. Jason knocks over the boat, kills the other person. No, oh fuck! I ended up like hitting them off of the boat to like save them, which is kind of what you brought. That's what it was. I hit them so that they fell off the boat, and then I died, but they escaped. Man, I jumped on the grenade. You know what I mean? So there's like little moments I can remember. Hitting someone in those games has like added to it, and I think at least like Friday the 13th. Once they took it out, the game is not as cool. It's not as like interactive with other players. So I feel like for me, how interactive you can be with other players can either add or take away from friendly fire situations. That's my viewpoint. Like in a game like Smite, if Ares could pull 9 players, well, that would be fucking pointless, wouldn't it? Right? Like,
if there's any high-risk people still listening to this, the control match of the day.
Yeah. Well, okay, for match of the day, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
For match of the day, see, good example. Conquest, that would suck. Match of the day, that would be fun as hell. Like Vulcan ult, just boom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think there, Bryce?
It probably depends on the game, for my opinion. Fucking SOCOM 2, baby. So you could turn it off and turn it on, but when it was on, it sucked dying to friendly fire. But a lot of times, like the way a lot of the matches started, you would get to a certain point and terrorists and SEALs would just throw grenades back at each other.
Oh, okay.
So half the battle was like trying to get through your own teammates' grenades as they're throwing them. there's also like the terrorists could set mines, and they're always like set on corners. So it'd suck if you would like walk around corners, step on a mine, and die. Um, so I could see how it could be fun and frustrating in the game, like Mordhau, but I don't know. I'd probably lean on it in favor in that. Um, so yeah, it would just depend. I can see the frustration though with like Call of Duty and stuff like that because it's I don't know more. Not that little kids don't play more now. I just feel like that's one of those games that attracts more like trolls like that. But then you had your catapult guy who just sat on the catapult and
Team
just
killed.
fired
Yeah.
at your own team the whole time. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I do feel like it does add more strategy when you have friendly fire on. Sometimes it can sometimes not having friendly fire on can take away from the game because you just fire and not give a fuck at whatever is happening. Just shoot right through the back of your own teammate. But what if you can't do that? Then it makes you like think a little bit and have to move and whoops, sorry bud, killed you on accident. Like that type of thing. It can happen, and I don't know, I think having it on can help a lot sometimes. So I'd be more for it than against it.
Sure.
That's a good point. I still don't like it, but I do agree that the combat's more complex in Mordhau because I can't just run and stab everyone. Like I have to think about it. Like, okay, my buddy's going in to fight. I gotta wait.
You gotta walk to the left.
But what frustrates me, I guess, is more like my teammates don't make that consideration.
Yeah, they're just like, I'm just gonna kill Flint.
Dude, they come in with a fucking Zweihander and they're like, I'm gonna swing, and I'm right here, bro, horizontally. And you're just okay. Well, I'm dead now because you're
like, thanks, dude.
Not paying attention.
You missed the other guy, by the way.
Yeah, you missed the. Well, yeah, because first person you hit takes the hit. There's no. Well, sometimes it crosses, but not all the time.
Right. Probably less damage.
Like how different would Apex be if friendly fire was?
I think that would be booty hole if it was on, because there's a lot of like Nox gas or caustic gas. Nox gas.
Gas.
Yeah, like that would suck. Like you just couldn't play him ever.
Right. But it add a total different dynamic to it rather than
dude,
just fucking hucking shit.
True. It's true.
Yeah, cover for my brother.
If the game's going for a realistic tone, I kind of understand, but I think there's a line between realism and strategy and fun, and sometimes I think with more projectile-based games, so Mordhau is all swords based. Like you get like a crossbow and then you get the odd catapult. I think it's annoying for me personally because I've had like fucking brain dead chimps on my team, but it's not as bad as it could be because I'm thinking of like there's games such as Verdun is one, Rising Storm is another one. Those ones I would imagine would be very fucking annoying because it's not just the guy next to you got to worry about, it's the guy 200 yards down that accidentally runs into your bullet. So there's way more opportunity for friendly fire to be a problem at multiple ranges. That's where I think it starts being a lot less fun. So I mean, like a game like Counter-Strike, if I'm going to snipe someone and buddy walks across the reticle and you just blame him, like that's not fun for anyone because now you've missed the shot that you spent all that time lining up. Your buddy's dead, so he's not having fun, and you're probably gonna get kicked from the game because that's how they set it up anyway. Like, oh, you killed your teammate. That's a paddling. Okay, well, if it's paddling, just don't put it in the fucking game.
Simpsons reference.
Fuck. The more I'm thinking of it, the more like I don't like it in Mordhau, but Mordhau is probably the best version because they don't kick you for it. The only way they punish you for it is you lose points.
Right.
Your score ends up lower.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, your score ends up lower at the end of the match, which I think is probably the best way to do it because then you're not getting kicked for just accidents.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about, I guess with Friday the 13th, it's a 1 versus 7 or 8. I don't remember. It's Like you really teamwork is like teamwork makes the dream work in that game, like
Yeah.
100%. You know what I mean? Whereas this is just like a big battle. I don't know. People die. You know?
Yeah. It's less in your face about it, I guess. But I could see a game like Rainbow Siege. I don't know why you would have it on there. Especially you got people shooting through walls. Like projectiles have penetration on them. Like all of them do, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's even less fun. You're walking down a hallway and you get dinked because someone in the next room over is trying to shoot an enemy and a bullet goes to the wall and fucking kills you. I'd be pissed.
Right.
That game would set me over the edge.
But something like what the fuck? There was the ship one. There was a tank one.
Oh, World of
They're
Warships,
all, like,
World of
start with
Tanks. Yeah.
Yeah, World of Warplanes or something like that. I feel like
World-
the one I'm thinking of
World
is a
of
different
Warcraft,
name.
dude. That's what you're thinking.
But those, I mean, I only played the plane one. I feel like it wasn't World of Warplanes. It must, maybe it is. I don't know.
Rainbow.
But like
is
a game like that, having friendly fire might work in that. Like you shoot your fucking teammate down accidentally.
Isn't it like
later
Ace
playing.
Combat? One of those games. Ace Combat?
World of Warplanes is definitely a game.
Yeah, I just don't fucking.
It doesn't matter. The point is, in a game like I get what you're.
Especially with projectiles. Projectiles, I think, make or break that aspect. Because it's not fun. It's not fun to accidentally hit your friend from 800 yards away when you're sniping.
War Thunder. That's what I'm thinking.
War Thunder. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What
Well,
do whammies think?
I was just about to tell you what the whammies
No, you're
think.
fucking slow. You gotta pick it up a notch.
Oh, dude, you just want that fucking hobgoblin to eat dick first time out, don't you?
I mean, I might have got a little spark at 5-2. We fucking taking game one.
Okay. Well, Carolina, gentleman sweep, Bryce, gentleman sweep.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
You're talking shit. Game one. Best be careful.
There's a callback.
Okay. Kurt Dude, aka Micromanatee 100th of his name, says, I don't give a shit if it's on or not. If it's on, you better believe I'm killing everyone at least once. So he's just intentionally murdering his teammates.
Yeah. Whoops.
Whoopsie doopsie.
Whoops.
I feel like we didn't really touch the griefing aspect of it. I feel like most games that would be more of a problem. The game kind of sorts you out. Like you get kicked for team killing, you get banned, whatever. So that's never really been as big a deal for me. I guess it could be tilting if it just keeps happening, but I never really considered that angle.
I've never been grieved. Somehow I've made it through. So
Yeah, me too.
I don't know the pain of it. I'd be more the one doing the grieving.
Yeah, I feel like at that point it's either you just leave or you just grief them back at that point.
Yeah.
And it's a video game. I don't have to have.
At the end of the day, you turn off the game, right?
Just hit the power
all
button,
goes-
bro.
No.
Go play some
No.
Mud Runners.
Yeah, dude.
Oh fuck yeah, bud.
Through the mud. Let's go.
That's gonna be next. Might have to stream that this weekend.
Hell yeah. I'm going to Comic-Con on Saturday, but after that.
Fuck.
Uh, Micromanatee, 5th of his name, aka Kyle, says, I love friendly fire for games designed for it, like Magicka, but for games that are more serious in nature, like Call of Duty, it should be off.
Magicka, good example.
However, if it's a super realistic game, then it should be on as it's real. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Agree with that. You know? I don't know. I think it's like, okay, if I have a super serious, realistic game, do I keep it on or off? Then in that case, if I have a team game, super objective based, but you know maybe it's like search and destroy. You only get one life. Do I keep it on? I don't know. I don't think so. Personally, I think that's less fun. Micromanatee, sixth of his name, aka Brian, aka the host abroad, says, I think friendly fire should be default off online and should be a feature that can be turned on for those that want it. We don't need to give bully tools to online assholes. So he's obviously been grieved once or twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite frankly, has been grieved. Can check
Smashing
that out.
his controller.
Dude,
Smashing it.
it probably is a projectile-based game, too.
Matt's fucking dying of projectiles from his own team.
No. No.
No.
Oh. Pro Double G says, smite with friendly fire. Imagine getting ulted by the Loki on your own team. Oh, God. Imagine the tilt. Loki's like, I'm going to ult to get away. Fucking accidentally ults the 10 HP mage trying to back or something.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Dude, I do that with fucking Nox little fucking zippy zip thing. I fucking go on my teammates on accident half the time.
Oh, yeah. dude.
Like, no, I was just trying to get away, not get sucked into my teammate.
Imagine if that did damage to your teammate.
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
Whoops.
Sorry, buddy. Makes stream sniping even worse.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude. Stream sniping would go to that whole level.
Dude, imagine how upset DM would be if it's just some fucking teammate he was killing.
Dude, I played
Oh,
a guy
shit.
named DM in Mordhau. Like DIEM.
He plays it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh fuck, maybe it's him. But no, he did not seem angry in all chat, so I'm going to assume.
Yeah, every time every time, like 2-3 times I've tuned in and seen him playing it, he's always playing the battle.
Yeah, missed me
From
with
what
that
I
mode.
can tell, anyway.
Missed me with that mode. I'm not about that. Not fun. I'm not burnt out on BRs, but that's not the game that I would like to play a BR in. You know?
That makes sense.
Right.
I'm there for the grand battle scale. I think that's way more fun, personally. Micromanatee, 12th of his name, aka Aiden, says, I've got pretty much the same opinion as Brian. I think by default it should be off online. Then if you want to set up a private game or lobby, you can turn it on if you want. I remember the misadventures of having friendly fire turned on while playing COD with my brothers. Some of it made for really good times. Others made me want to strangle them. So it has its merits. But if it was just some rando shooting you online, probably would be the latter far more than the former.
Right. Ah, interesting.
And Micromanatee, third of his name, aka Ufel, says, friendly fire 90% of the time is a killjoy, 10% is very funny. And I actually very much agree with that. Because there are times in Mordhau where I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, I go to like spear someone and my buddy walks around the corner like, hey man, what are you doing? It's just right in his eye. He's like, oh, sorry, dude. Oops. Or I throw a spear from fucking literally across the map, just heave that bitch. Put some fucking Wheaties into it, and it blains my teammate as he's in like an epic 1v1 in the middle of the map or something. He's like, bro, where did that fucking spear come from? Like,
Whoops.
oopsies. But yeah, 90% of the time it's homie on the catapult. I will say it does give you a unique tool to deal with idiots and assholes, because you can just kill them. If you're not getting kicked for team killing, you can just keep killing them. They're making your fucking...
Yeah, can your team vote him out of the...
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
That's, yeah, so they do it like democracy.
Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, they're old. They got the server browser. They got the fucking vote kicks. They're
dude.
They miss the old Valve games.
Yeah, clearly, dude.
Clearly.
Love me some TF2.
Hell yeah.
Also, we should do that. We should queue up TF2. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think I still have it on my computer somewhere. Probably
It's
not
free.
installed.
Everyone
Yeah,
can
it's
play
free.
Yeah.
You know, do you guys remember the game Loadout? You ever play that?
Yeah, that game was...
Yeah.
That game was actually fucking fun as shit. I think
Right,
that game's
dude.
still a thing. I'll look
Hopefully.
into it. I'll look into it.
Maybe
I'll
win one
I'll
of
Eddie
the
Bravo look into it and see if it's still around.
Eddie Bravo. Look into it.
I'll look into it. That's what I played Mordhau and I listened to JRE and I listened to Eddie Bravo talk about why space is fake for fucking 90 minutes while I was stabbing
Oh
people.
my god, Eddie Bravo, man. Like I like him, but like there's only so much you can handle in a day.
He's one of the greatest martial artists on the planet, but holy fuck, does he have some wild opinions?
Strictly jujitsu, right? Like strictly jujitsu.
Oh yeah,
like,
he's a jujitsu fucking wizard. Well, I mean, that's why. But I'd say martial art. I don't mean like just like a generalist. I mean he's just like he was a master at jujitsu.
Oh, he's fucking unreal, yeah, dude. He's like he makes Gracie's tap and shit. Like he's fucking good. Like comes up with his own shit. Anyway.
Well, that's all of our community challenge section. We're gonna talk about Endgame next week, so I think we might as well make community challenge a spoiler section. Give us your thoughts on Endgame. What do you think? What were your likes? What were your dislikes? I don't think it was a perfect movie by any means, but I think it was excellent. But if you disagree, let us know. If you agree, you thought we missed a point you'd like to point out. It's a 3-hour movie, I'm sure. In our
there's a lot, and we were kind of just like talking about.
We were just talking about shit that stuck out to us.
Some people still think that Infinity War was better too. So
I didn't think
that's
so.
your thought. I'd like to hear why. Like why you think
I just liked Thanos. I just thought Thanos was so fun.
Well, yeah, Infinity War was about Thanos. Endgame was about the Avengers. Was pretty much the difference.
I just feel like it was so shocking. It was so shocking that he actually got all of the stones and like actually did what he was set to do. You know what I mean? Like that, I was just so taken aback by. I liked that a lot.
Yeah,
that's why I liked it.
Let us know what you think. That's your homework for this week.
Buy a shower curtain.
Buy a shower curtain. They're going away. You know what? Put it in here if you listen to the episode. By the time this episode is live, we're gonna have a promotion. We'll put it on Twitter. $5.
Trailer.
$5 off if you use the code SQA Sticky.
We'll do a commercial. We should do a commercial.
And that's $5 off everything in the store, not just the shower curtain.
Oh, come on.
Unless I can set it per product. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah. Check it out. I'm still learning.
Right
That's
on.
it.
Was that it?
We just gotta pimp ourselves out and fucking head out of here. Head out of Dodge.
Make sure you follow all of us on our links description. Follow me on Matt White. Follow Flint at Micromanatee, the microist manatee.
The prime micro manatee.
Prime, dude. Nova Prime. Of course, follow Bryce at _ Silent River. Got it, guys. Never before have I ever brought this up, but it's very, very important to put that underscore. Otherwise, you'd be tweeting at somebody else. Can't have that. So Bryce is very particular about that underscore. Put it there.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Of course, Brian and Trevor, their links are also in the description below. War Hates Peace and at Happiness, or is it SQA Brian?
SQA underscore happiness.
Fucking whatever. Follow on him ain't gonna make you happy. Kind of title.
Dude, he's got some sick photography.
Yeah, dude, he does. Okay, Brian's photography. I would never say this to his face. Photography is fucking good. To his face, I tell him he sucks, but
damn, bro.
That's how we. He knows. He knows. Anyway, yes, hit us up. Discord, website, all the good shit down below. Got any questions? Got any feedback? Hit us up. We like that shit. Gonna take down the whole podcast community. All right, later, boys. Goodbye. Have a good one. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Dab.
Hulk dab.
Hulk dab.